What's up, YouTube?
Yeah,
We got our
What's up?
special guest in the
I
building,
get
the
it.
new team. Thank you for tuning in to our live stream today. We're going to be talking about different various topics on the ETF, the Bitcoin, what's going on inside of the space. Thank you for joining into our special Sunday and Chill episode 3. You guys can take it over.
What's up,
What's up,
everybody?
y'all? How y'all doing today, bro? How you doing, Block?
Oh man, I'm good. How you doing, buddy?
I'm good. I'm good. My boy Trap in the building. My boy Singleton in the building. What's the word for today? How's everybody week been doing?
Pretty good. Staying steady, watching these daggone charts, doing my perpetuals still.
How's
Yep.
that going?
It's been freaking steady. Like right now, it's going down, but it's been staying somewhere between the 68. I kind of caught the bottom at 6,000. I mean, excuse me, 68,790, and now I'm just riding the price back up to see where it go. Hopefully, it'll um, go back up into the long, but it's been stable since yesterday. Yesterday it was down, and I was thinking maybe it would go up to the long, but we'll see after today.
You
It,
been shorting or longing, or you been mixing?
I've been mixing. I've been mixing. My short, I went short and lost some money on my short because it went up, but my long was up. So I kind of broke even because I was doing like a test to see if I paired them at the same time, what would happen. So basically, it's just even. It's not no profit or no gain, but I took my gains up at the top and then I was taking like a little bit of a loss on my short. So I'm
Yeah.
still learning.
Well,
What
I've been
about
trading ETH, and the price is going sideways. So I haven't traded. Uh, I didn't trade at all yesterday or today,
Hmm.
but the I'm expecting that to see a breakout before Wednesday to the upside. Now the thing is, uh, we're gonna get a new 3-day candle tonight, and we could go down before we go up. But we got to draw the bottom of the candle, so we're gonna have a downward movement and an upward movement. The only question is which one is gonna come first. But
Yeah.
Hey,
I see a big pump this week.
this is for the listeners. If you guys didn't know, we got Singleton Bank in the cut. That boy is a perpetual master, TA fanatic. So get into the drippy in your chat. Maybe you'll learn something.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
so? Let's get into it. So now we got the Ethereum ETF, right? So is this supposed to be something bullish for Bitcoin as well? You know, they have this uh Ethereum and Bitcoin, they kind of move together, right? So I was kind of asking this question in the chat and Donnie was gonna answer it and he's gonna be on shortly to give his kind of way and thought of opinion about it. What do y'all think? Do you think that this Ethereum ETF is gonna have any effect on what Bitcoin is doing?
Hmm.
I really
Technically, I don't think that one affects the other price wise,
Mm-hmm.
but I think as a whole, yes, like it legitimizes the entire space, you know, and and makes cryptocurrency an actual thing. Because once the Ethereum ETF has been approved, now we're looking at XRP, uh, Tezos, Cosmos. All of these could soon have ETFs too, and I think that's the benefit of it. In which case, all of it doing good helps everything else do good.
Okay.
I have a question. Do you think that it will make the price of Bitcoin go down a little bit because people will begin to start buying more Ethereum because it's at a lower price and they can get more X's off of the Ethereum versus the Bitcoin?
Nah, we talking about institutional investors. Uh, Bitcoin has its place and Ethereum has its place in the market, and they're both attractive to institutional investors for different reasons.
Okay.
Uh, Bitcoin is a good uh, store of value, right? Over time, it's going to hold the value of your buying power. Ethereum, on the other hand, is providing yield, where they can get a fixed 3% from ETH over time, and I think that's attractive to a certain type of investor as well. So
I've
yeah, I
That's
don't
always
think one
a
said,
is gonna.
system.
I always said Bitcoin is gold and Ethereum is silver.
Hmm.
So what does that make Pulse Chain?
Pulse chain's the same thing. Silver is made off
Pulse,
of
Pulse
Ethereum.
Chain, Pulse Chain is the American dollar because it's up to the way I want to put that in comparison is because lately in the past 2 weeks I've been diving deep down the P copy hole, and I got really involved in the PLUSD stuff, and that opened up my eyes to what Pulse Chain is supposed to be. And I hope that we can touch on this subject lightly while we share these thoughts together. That world's largest airdrop was meant for us to build on Pulse Chain. It's taken a lot of people a whole year to embrace what Pulse Chain is supposed to be. I think the more so I'm diving into PLUSD, the more so I'm diving into PDAI, RABBTC, Atropa, and now coins like P staked ETH, P wrap stake ETH, the Graph token, PaxG, Piave, BitTorrent. Richard Hart wanted us to build on Pulse Chain, and it's taken people so long to build a stable foundation for everybody to roll on. Everybody wants to create their own product on Pulse Chain, but what if the keys were there for us to recreate Ethereum, because we have all the coins, we have all the code. What if
Well,
we were supposed to
I had
build on top of that before we get the RH money, before we get SEC funds money? You know what I mean?
well, I started out by saying that everything built on Ethereum was like silver. What I meant is, when you talk about Bitcoin being gold and Ethereum being silver, well, Bitcoin is something that people don't really spend. They hold on to it. It's just like with gold, you don't generally just spend gold, you hold on to your gold. With the silver is mainly for transactions and interactions. And most people don't do a lot of interactions on Bitcoin. It's, you buy a Bitcoin and you hold on to it. With Ethereum, um, it's a whole lot more exchanging of funds, smart contracts being made, and second layers to Ethereum, lowering the gas fees. So Pulse Chain resembles the legitimation or a way for the silver to be dispersed between many avenues. It's all about how your currency can move in different hands for it to gain its strength. So we're going to take out the name Ethereum and we're just going to say gold and silver. So the more gold that gets out there is the more that people want gold. It's a sought after commodity. Does it go down? It fluctuates, but mainly it goes up. It's an appreciating asset.
Right.
Silver is
Silver's
generally,
actually going up against gold right now.
that's right. And take something like your silver. Your silver is mainly a means of trade. So when you're going someplace and you're going to buy a shirt or some food, you're generally doing exchange for silver. Now, the American dollar is backed by the gold, but um, it's backed by gold, but technically the economy is ran by silver. Um, that's why they had that silver buyback at one point in time where they were trying to get all of the silver because that's the real currency. It's the means of exchange. So, I mean, I think Ethereum is going to do some massive things. Um, Everything built on Ethereum is going to be something that's highly used and sought after because it's going to be a way for people to kind of capitalize and gain more on their money. And it's just going to funnel them more back into Bitcoin
They're basically
and
gonna take that.
and
Basically,
vice versa.
go ahead. hmm
Go ahead. Boo.
Oh no, I was basically saying that they were gonna take all of that silver and convert it over into gold to store the
Yep.
value and just to hold it.
Yep. And then they bring their gold and turn it into silver as a way to orchestrate.
hmm
So, you're turning your Bitcoin into Ethereum so that you can make more Bitcoin. And then you're turning your Ethereum into Bitcoin to store the value of
Right.
everything that you've had. And it just goes back and forth. So, I mean, Pulse Chain is bound to do just as many numbers, if not more numbers, than Ethereum because it's supposed to be more efficient than Ethereum, or the gas fees are more efficient.
So I wonder this: what would be the breaking point for people that hold Bitcoin on when they're going to sell it? Because I know everybody has it as this store value in the gold, and nobody is like, "I'm never selling my Bitcoin, never selling my Bitcoin." What would be the means to get those quote unquote Bitcoins out of those people's hands that never said
Those
that they were
people are gonna borrow against Bitcoin.
Yep, they don't sell it.
Yeah, you don't sell it, you borrow against it. And say for instance, I'm not gonna say the platform, but there are platforms out there you can borrow, say 60% of the value of your Bitcoin.
Yep.
And and
that makes
so you go over there, you borrow, say you have 10 million in Bitcoin,
mhm.
and then you go and borrow 60% of that, that's 6 million. You go make an investment
That's where the
into real
generational wealth
estate or
comes from.
something, and
Yeah.
then I'm sorry.
No, I said that's where the generational wealth is going to come from because like if you pass that down, there's never no need for you to sell it and you'll basically be a part of those percentiles who have
Mhm.
platforms that let you leverage your Bitcoin and it's going to be probably exclusively Bitcoin, say 20 years, 50 years from now.
Yeah,
Real people that have real assets don't sell them. They leverage them and lend them out. So, like gold, oil, and land, you know.
Pretty sure it was Warren Buffett who actually said that if your money's not working for you while you're sleeping, then you'll be working for the rest of your life.
Yep.
You know, it's
Those who do not understand compound interest will be the ones to pay it.
I
yep.
mean, take it like land. Do most people they think about flipping land? Um, the most that you can get out of land is to build on it. Just like Ethereum. The most that you can get out of it is to build on it. So the more that you put on the land is the more that you get out of it. And you get more equity out of it. If you put a garden there, then you get more fruits. You put a house there, then you're taking up the property value. Everything boosts the property value. So you're selling assets when you could leverage those assets and gain more money, still maintaining that asset. That's just like selling a car and renting it out.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Some people they're like, well, I'd rather get rid of the car and get that large lump sum. And then some people they can break it down and say, well, I'll take the small increments every once in a while and over the long run, I'm gonna make more money off of this car.
Mhm. Yeah.
But would you rather have $1 million all at once, or would you rather have a penny that doubles every day?
I'd rather have a penny that doubles every day because, and also, one, because it's more money. But the second part is, all right, when you get $1 million all at one time, most people, they have in their mind all of the things that they want to buy when they get money. And at the point of when you get it, you can't focus on any of those things to buy. You can focus on all of the frugal things to waste it on. So generally, I would rather take it in increments. That way, it would give myself time to settle inside of the hype of actually having $1 million, to where that I would have to accumulate up to it, rather than just be giving it all at one time and then waste some of it off.
And that's that's if you live to see it, because you know what I'm saying. It's like, man, that plays a role too, because it's like, would you want the 1 million just because it's right here, right now, you alive today, or the increments of, okay, if I live this long, will I be able to see that million? Would I be able to do something with that, invest
True.
it, however? So, I guess it just depends on the situation.
It's a win some, lose some.
Yeah, because we always got to factor in if you're gonna live to see that day. Like, sheesh, it sounds, but you got to live to see it. So,
I mean, but still, you can get that million right, and you can be so hyped that you got it. You had a heart attack, and you died, and you didn't get to spend not one fucking dollar. Like,
at least 1 million touch your account, so that way, if you do die, your children can hurry up and get the million.
I
But then,
know,
you
It'd
know,
be like
dude.
Mike Epps and lose the ticket.
Look. Then your baby mama, she don't believe that you done lost the wallet, and you just got to go find it. Nah,
for real.
Like, but I mean, I think everything is a storage of wealth. At the end of the day, we trying to find ways to kind of legitimize ourselves in crypto, and what better way is with good assets? So things like PLUSD, they got like a whole narrative going on over there, and it's kind of like setting its own tone for Pulse Chain.
Yeah, I'm
Uh,
bullish on it, for real.
Well,
yeah,
you have to understand what the real PLUSD comes from, and when you understand those mechanics on the Ethereum side, it helps you understand the way we can recreate those protocols for ourselves on Pulse Chain. Like,
mhm.
I've delved deep just in the staked ETH group community, wherever this information came from. They let me in, and they told me about all these things that we need to like be aware of, and I don't think anybody's talking about it. Everybody's talking about parity to the stables, but nobody's talking about parity to the other coins. And like
an example, what other coins?
like
All the coins.
Piave is now being built on. You have
Oh
Ryoshi.
yeah, the Aves and no. Okay, got you.
So you have Ryoshi coins on Ethereum that have yet to even have any attention on Pulse Chain. So while people are making big money, okay, so for example, you see the Zen guy, the guy who made Zen, he's
Yeah.
finally embracing Pulse Chain.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like that. So I really want to get with Donnie and you guys and see if there's a protocol there that hasn't been touched yet that maybe we can build upon to parity.
Okay.
Because Ethereum, the code's there. Everything that we need is already there. We have the tokens on Pulse Chain, and we have the code from Ethereum. All we have to do is build on it, and we can experience the growth and the X's from Pulse Chain levels to current Ethereum levels. Like, we gotta, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
we have to pick a car and ride. I know we're
Well-
building our own things, but I'm just saying, not to take away from anything that we're building currently, but there's
Well-
literally a whole system that's still there.
the one thing is, and this is my mindset about everybody's looking on the post chain narrative and they want to talk about what's gonna peg first. Um, every single token that's on post chain needs what token in order to gain liquidity?
Pulse.
That's right. So if there's any token that's gonna do numbers, it's gonna be what token?
The pulse chain.
That's the token that is the most traded, the most sought after, the most held, the most hodled inside of people's wallets, other than the real stables that they turn their from their PLS into those regular base stables. Majority of all of the transactions, if not every single transaction now on Pulse, is happening with PLS. I mean, you have other tokens like Solid X and things like that, but majority of the transactions is happening with PLS. It's not happening with Pulse X. Like, I know it has that burn mechanism. Everybody is talking about, it's gonna do more X's. It possibly will, but until it has a use case, and PLS has a use case, you're paying gas fees and you're using that to pair liquidity with. People are accepting it inside of their protocols. They're using it in majority of their liquidity farms.
Yeah.
That's the token that's going to do all of the X's.
Yeah.
And the thing is, me and Blockchain Bay was talking about it a while ago. Um, you have a protocol. We're gonna take it away from a blockchain and we're just gonna say a protocol, right? So you have a protocol and they're basing on getting X's. And the one thing that happens is that the more tokens that comes into the ecosystem that pulls from the main objective, which is all of the X's, actually creates a downward trickle, because instead of the liquidity being compressed inside of one area, it's spread out inside of many different areas.
Right.
And that's kind of the situation that's going on Pulse Chain right now.
Yep.
So you have a lot of tokens that are coming out, and those tokens, people are trading PLS for those tokens, meaning that, majority of the liquidity that should be inside of PLS is going into other tokens. Is that a bad thing? Could be. Is it a good thing? In the long run, yes, because it's all good volume for Pulse Chain. All of those tokens hold PLS, which brings more PLS to Pulse Chain.
Yeah. And it's the native token for the blockchain. So like when people come in and they're bridging their money over, they're going to put money on gas fees first before they get to diving
Yep.
into what's going on the post chain side. And some of them, they may, put some in like the DAI Ethereum and things like that. But the post chain token is the main hitter on
Yeah.
there because it's like nothing really pumps, because if post chain goes up, everything on the ecosystem go up.
Everything is going to go up.
You know what
That's
I
right.
mean? So as long as that's doing what it needs to do, everything up underneath that, especially if we pair at these prices down here, the
Mhm.
whole entire ecosystem should raise up, because even Atropa is paired with Pulse Chain initially before you get into the Atropa system. You see what
Yep.
I'm saying? So
I'm
you know,
finding
wait.
the real secret is just to have some very deep liquidity with Wrap PLS. And the deeper that liquidity is the more that you're moving with the flow of transactions. Yes, it can hurt you in the long run because when Pulse falls, you're going to fall. But usually when Pulse falls, everything on Pulse Chain falls too. I mean, not too many tokens just stay in the green when PLS is down unless they're a new token.
Even BNB, base,
Mm-hmm.
anything
Mm-hmm.
that's blockchain, Avalanche, or no,
Yep.
AVAX, excuse me, AVAX and Solana. That's the home team. So
Yep.
you know,
So
Whoa,
I
whoa,
think
whoa! Time out. So we don't mention ICP, huh? Okay.
ICP, ICPC college, ICP.
That's right. She over there talking about, yeah, salon, you know, ABAC,
She
chain.
did go down the whole rundown.
Like, damn.
Oh shoot, I know, right? I gotta get my feet back in there, y'all. I almost lost my daggone internet ID over there.
Hey,
But
look,
I
Mm.
got it back,
I'm
so I'm
glad y'all
good.
didn't fucking get this Jenner token. Cause it's wrecked. I'm glad I'm out. Now
Man,
we on
Oh
punch the
yeah,
kid
and look,
token.
that was a scam token by Ansem against this Pepe right now that I'm watching.
I mean, if it's a scam or not, I got me about 4 soul out there.
Hey, that don't sound like a scam report, Solana.
It
Good
don't sound like
job,
a scam.
good job,
I'm
Trap
going.
on a Sunday. On a Sunday,
Let,
man.
hey, look, and I use Baby Trap wallet, so Baby Trap getting fat.
Hey,
Hey,
hold on.
for the kids.
Hey, since we're
they
on
trap love
live,
the kids.
I just wanna say for a second, your boy Trap is beating everybody on the Huntex Bot Team Champion tournament thing.
Let's go Team Trap.
Shout
He's
out to
beating
Trap.
everybody.
All right. He
That's
was
Couldn't have
just
did it
right.
talking
without
about that
Doodle Bob.
earlier.
Couldn't have did it without Doodle Bob. That's my guy. Shout out to Doodle Bob.
Doodle Ball going crazy, man. Hey, Trap's beating Stunner. He's beating Moonshot Max. He's beating Hustle Man Matt. He's beating Experienced Crypto 24/7. I mean, Trap alone, his team beating all them teams, bro. It's
Hey,
crazy.
He got the
well,
Midas.
I mean, I'll put it like this. At any point in time, you know how they say every dog has his day? It's Trap's fucking day. It's
Hey, Trap
Trap
has
day.
a lot of days though.
For a
I
long
mean,
time.
look. All right. Every dog has his day don't mean it's one day. It's your time. When it's your time, everything turn to gold. Like everything you touch look great. Like for real.
Mhm.
It
Hey,
comes a time.
Trap's like the little kid at the store, just going down the aisles, touching everything.
Hey,
The main thing about it is, when you do have your day, you make sure that you have the wisdom for hypothetically, you know what I'm saying? And I know that Trap is doing that already, but just for anyone, while you're up, but always put something away for just in case you go down.
Yes,
exactly.
ma'am.
That's a
Mm-hmm.
fact, y'all. Hey, I'm glad all of us. One thing about us, yo, all of us has progressed, whether it's mentally, financially, or physically, in the past 2 years. I'm so proud. Appreciate it. I'm so proud of y'all. We all done been
Fair
through.
market survivors.
Hey,
Yeah, shout out
Been
to
a
look,
Bay
these.
Bear.
look.
I'm talking about here every single day, 3 in the morning. What
It's
up?
almost like graduation, bro. We graduating.
Yep.
You feel me? So
Yep.
proud of y'all. Keep fucking grinding. People gonna hate on Trap, but it is what it is. That's what I got y'all for. I love you guys.
Hey, but look,
Hell
the thing
yeah.
is, the thing that gets me, bro, is that we're y'all the new kids on the block. We the new kids on the block, and everybody looking at us like, oh no, they don't know what they're doing. They don't have the recipe. Nah, you better check that. You better
Hey,
get you 5.
we learning that juice,
Hey,
baby.
look, what you talking about, bro? They getting 5. They getting 5. A lot
Bro,
of people,
those
a lot of
the,
people getting 5. A lot
the
of people getting
NFTs,
5.
every like Mike and Pilot, the past NFTs that got
That's
minted
funk. That's funky
are the
file driver.
coolest.
That's
Yep.
funky
Oh,
file
that's
driver.
funky.
That's
Well,
funk.
bro, the NFTs look so good now. Like the artwork is developing, and
Nah, don't they always look good? I'm gonna tell you what it is. When Bay and Singleton first started on the art, um, it used to spit out a certain way of the algorithm, and the deeper that you get inside of, your prompts and things like that, it kind of starts to accentuate itself, and it starts to kind of start freestyling right along with you, and it starts to speak the language that you're speaking. So the more that you speak inside of that language, you winning, and it shows. So as the art goes along, it starts getting a lot better because it's reading our algorithm and blending it all as one.
Yeah. You just
the
tap in.
renders are just next level, man. Bay, you did such a great job. Like everybody's gonna look back and be like, "Wow, I wish I would have grabbed me more." The only
Yeah.
problem you didn't have is you didn't buy enough.
Say it again.
Like,
The
yep,
only problem you didn't have. The only problem you had was you didn't buy enough.
that's right.
Yeah.
Or you didn't buy any. Now, if you don't buy any, like that's a problem. Like that's a problem. Like I'm just on. We on live right now. Don't come in our chat trying to like give all no prolific ways to life and trying to give me like the sumu babas. I don't want to talk about none. Let's talk about you getting one NFT first. Let's talk about that. And then we can talk about, motherfuckers being on what level and degree inside their mindset and, how many miles we traveling and, what's going
Right.
on next with the AI and shit and then the UI, what's the upgrades that, I mean, we can
For real. Now, if you new and you coming through and you just trying to get a
we can answer those.
community, then yes, we'll do a little something. But when you done been around long enough, baby, we
Like,
ain't playing that.
I mean, I'm loving how everything is growing with Drippy Inu though. Shouts out to the whole team. Everything is kind of like taking shape, taking place right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody is kind of conversating, stopping in on their own, giving their shots out to the community. I try to stop in myself. I'm usually in the chat, but lately I'm trying to kind of step back and see how the community kind of responds with each other. I think that's more of the basis rather than, us as the development team talking to the community. I think it's time for the community to kind of start talking to each other.
Yeah, because that's what we
Yeah,
build.
you know it, bro.
Community.
Yeah, and it's happening. It's happening.
It is.
Yeah.
I
Getting
mean,
out there.
I'm really starting to see something developing that's a little bit different than most communities that get together. There's like this it's like this chip that everybody is getting off their shoulder. People are kind of letting things be where they are. It's like a new start. It's like fresh people are coming in. They're wanting to know about the project and DeFi. We kind of going over different charts, looking at different projects, dealing with different communities and things like that. So it's kind of growing into a big family. Like what did they say? La Familia.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's it.
yeah.
No, they say ejectocito, cuz.
Oh, where Esther at?
Where is her, bro?
Let me find out.
When Shrey.
Like for real.
Stray.
I mean,
I'm just gonna point out. I think particularly with Drippy Inu, what really set the ball rolling is once we were able to open up the staking contract and let people actually start doing something with their NFTs. That's I think because people now have a button to click. They have something to do with what they just spent money on. Even if it is as simple as a max stake or I'm going to stake these and whatever. I think that sort of gives people the idea that there's progress being made and that they are also part of that progress as well. It's not just, these are the updates from the team and the dev at this stage, which actually makes me very excited as well for what's coming with Drippy Inu. Like, there's just so much good development that we can make happen. And I got to say, it's probably been one of the more enjoyable things that I've built as well. Yeah, between the artwork and the teamwork, it's yeah.
I've made some
What's
new
up, Block?
friends.
Block, you look like you just lost something, bro. What's up?
I'm watching the Pepe chart and Doge on Sol, and Doge is going crazy.
Okay. It's a lot of.
He's looking like, man, I should have put my money over there.
No. I mean, I'm looking at a 3x. I don't know if I should pull out or not.
Pull out, pull out.
Nah, never,
All
never pull
right.
out, bro. You never
Pull
know,
out came
man.
strong, bro.
Alright. You gotta go for the gusto, bro. Go
It's
for the
still going,
gusto.
fool. It's running right now.
Huh?
Which one? Which one? I voted for Pepe to outdo Dogecoin. So which one is doing better?
They're trying to get the guy who did Trump or MAGA on Sol or on ETH. That hoe's sitting at like 100 M market cap, and now he's pumping Pepe on Sol, and now he's pumping Doge on Sol. So I'm looking at it, and this is one of the greatest things I've seen all day.
Love.
Not to today.
Just today. Just today.
So, all right, is Ethereum gonna still remain second to Bitcoin, or is Solana gonna overtake it?
I don't think there's enough for Solana to overtake Ethereum.
I don't think it's gonna take it either, just because it's
Well, I'll
ETF.
put it out there. I think Base outdo a lot of other chains in
True,
about 2 years.
true.
2 years, Base might be like number one
Hell, I'll
because
give it to the hype of the bull. I'll give it to the hype of the bull run, to be honest with you, just
yeah,
because they want to cash out. You
yep,
know what I'm saying?
yep.
So
Well, let me ask y'all something. What makes it a better chain? Because if
Not
it
that it's
has
better. Nothing makes it
okay,
better.
yeah, okay,
It's
fair
about
enough.
Hold
the
up. Which chain we talking about?
base
No,
chain.
no,
It's
Base
about
chain.
it's about the integration. So like,
yeah. The reason I'm saying that is because volume can be in selling too. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Volume is dumping as well, so we got to keep that in
Well,
Yeah,
mind.
I mean,
but let's remember, right? Market volume is always good, especially if you're in a position to be a liquidity provider, because then buy or sell, you want as much volume as you can possibly get in like market trading or whatever, because then you obviously get more slices of more fees. You
yep.
know.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Let's not forget that dumping is volume too. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so
yeah.
if everybody on a chain is still a cabbage hands, I mean, it's still pushing the number up.
Yeah.
well, I'm speaking more to say, for example, okay, we know that Ethereum is number 2, number 1. Which number are they? Whichever one. But long story short, if the people on Ethereum came over to Base Chain and built everything that's on Ethereum, basically did like a post chain type of integration and built what they were going to build on Ethereum and take it over to the Base Chain and still able to gain ETH and all of that type of stuff, they're going to fucking do that shit because they're going to be paying those low gas fees. If you had a Titan X on Base Chain, that would be stupid crazy. Like once you start
But
getting
you
those
see,
developers over there and you earning ETH in a bull run, that's what I'm speaking to.
I mean,
they
just imagine you're paying Binance Smart Chain gas fees, but then you can earn a $8,000 Ethereum token,
Bro,
uh
sick,
10,000 Ethereum token.
sick, sick.
Like you paying low at the high end, you're paying like $1.80, maybe
And then,
2.16.
and then you can cash right out. You send it from Base to Coinbase to your bank account.
To your wallet, and you just did that transaction so quick, bro. It happened in less than 10 minutes. You at the bank pulling that shit out. You're like, oh, all right, let's go.
And that's
You know?
speaking more towards, that's not speaking more to us as being like DJs, DeFi people in Web3. That's speaking
Nope.
more to people coming from the outside coming in. That's what
Exactly.
I'm speaking more
Hey,
to.
look, I agree with Bay because that's why on ICP I went ahead and put a substantial bag of CKE and paired it with ICP, bro, and just been letting that shit run for months full range
What's the
because that shit
APR on that?
is only 0.3%.
Okay.
It's like daily off the transactions, but over there the volume is lower. So, but I feel early. So you know what I'm saying. Now that
Yeah.
they got the CKUSD over there, people starting to cook a little bit, putting shit together.
bro, ICP has a stable coin.
Yeah, they
That's
put
crazy.
Yeah, we got two of them. We got BTAL and we got CKUSD.
Okay, I didn't hear about the B tie. What's B tie?
Well, it was TAL. It was TAL. I told you about it before. but they integrated and did some updates and shit with Chain Key Bitcoin, and now it's like BTAL. So I guess it's like Bitcoin Tal. I'm not sure, but it's bullish in my opinion. I'm more bullish on BTAL than I am CKUSD. Right?
Why?
Because
Is it's already pegged?
It's pegged to $1 right now.
Okay.
The only thing is they not really bullish on that because they some fucking douchebags.
They're going with what they know.
Right.
But yeah. And sometimes when everybody going to the right, you want to go left, because then that way, once they do get a hint of what it is, because somebody got to tell them what to do. Once that person tells them what to do, then they'll come over there and they'll be essentially pumping whatever it is that you have going on with that coin.
Yeah, so that's what I feel with that Chain Key ETH. I'm earning it right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Appreciate it, cuz.
Yeah.
So it ain't a lot of money, but like you said, let ETH go to 10K, some dumb shit. Now I got hella fees in ETH. I can just cash out for pennies on a fucking dollar because it's ICP.
Yeah, ICP. I think they about post chain prices when it comes to transaction fees.
Cheaper.
Yeah,
it's cheaper. It's $1,000. What is it? 100 of a penny. Some shit like that. That's just crazy. Yeah, so it's like 0.0001 or some shit. Like, it's nothing.
Yeah. And ICP is good too. It's been holding steady between $13 and $11. Yeah. I like to see that y'all getting a little DJing over there. Over on ICP. Y'all pumping and dumping in tokens and moving around. And only thing that they missing is yield farming. Boy, they make yield farming great again on ICP, baby. That'll be something.
That might onboard a whole bunch of users for them, for real.
Yeah, ICP is fairly good. I'm waiting.
I like ICP, but I had to reset my phone, so I lost an identity with 4 Motoko doodles in it.
Oh, how much were those? Like 10 ICP?
I paid I paid 7.5 ICP for all 5 of them during the pre-sale, but they were going for like.
So you can't recover it?
I don't know the number. I had everything written. I have everything written down, tucked off away, in a boring book. I got everything tucked off except my ICP stuff, man. I forgot to.
It's crazy.
You ain't take a screenshot? I know we're not supposed to, but.
Nah, I didn't. I didn't think about it.
It's crazy to me though. Motherfuckers be remembering string keys, all this wild shit, but a little punk ass 7-digit number niggas be forgetting.
You wanna know why? Because we don't have to type that shit in.
Exactly. If you don't type that shit in, you're not remembering it.
Look, and we use our phone to fucking face identify, and then we hop right in.
Fuck, I got a new device. What is it?
Drippy Inu. I sat up here and forgot Drippy Inu daggone identity number, so I gotta create another one over there.
I ain't gonna lie, I forgot my first one too, but it's recovered.
Hey, Block, what you drinking there, bro?
I'm just drinking a Coors Banquet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
fair enough.
I'm not drinking those IPAs that I was drinking last weekend. Because,
that shit ain't hitting on none of this, bro. You ain't fucking with none of that, Block, bro. You need to get your weight up, bro.
You got some Sprite.
55,000.
This that octane, bro. This shit, bro. You can't drink a whole one without burping, bro.
Hey, we need to roll up some octane.
Hey,
I got those.
What's up?
Is your Sprite in Australia super strong too?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
They put battery acid in that damn Sprite.
Look, but Coca-Cola is the worst though. Coca-Cola is the worst. All right. You can take burnt meat off the grill with some Coca-Cola.
Man, you can take paint off with Coca-Cola and
Yup.
ketchup. Honey.
Yup.
Oh.
Take a pork chop and pour some Coca-Cola on it.
And the
Mm-hmm.
wings.
Oh yeah.
Look, I think to be technical, y'all, I think we already AI because the acids and everything that they feed us, and we ain't died yet. Like we got some type of
Oh
hardware
Jesus.
system.
Look, we've been cyborging it for a minute.
We ain't
What
know
the
it.
fuck?
We
How we
eating
got
pieces
there
of.
from all of this stuff, man. That's
We've
the
been
crazy
eating
part.
weird meat for years.
I'm telling you. I'm
Can
telling you.
somebody tell me what the hell is spam? What's
Hey,
spam?
hey, look, let me
Something.
Spare
tell y'all.
Hey,
parts.
spam. Something posing as meat.
Let me tell y'all something though. I'm gonna tell you how you know for a fact the world is changed. We're in a simulation. I'm gonna tell y'all. Sims, nigga. Sims been out before I was born.
Yep,
I'm in my 30s. Niggas was
still playing it.
bro. Niggas, nah, I don't play that shit. Niggas had
Yeah, but I mean, okay,
games.
but hold on, we ain't in a simulation there because I mean, last I checked, we ain't got no green crystals above our head. We ain't looking up at no omnipotent figure like I need to piss, I need to eat.
Well, look.
Oh
To
no,
be
no, no.
fair,
We in
wait.
the what I'm saying is when I say simulation, I'm not saying like a computer ride. We are in a simulation, bro. Don't you fucking work? Don't you
Everything
get
is
up and go to work?
holographic.
Don't you want don't you want money? Don't you want to pay your bills? That's a fucking simulation, bro. You feel me?
Yeah,
Even
true.
though
Hey, I'll be
we,
right back.
All right.
we say we want that shit. Oh, we need money. We don't need money. The
No, we
earth gave us everything, but we got to go to work. Why? Because we're in a fucking simulation. Somebody
yeah.
is, that's a fact. We might not be in a
Somebody.
computer. We might not be in a computer program, but guess what? Somebody is
Well, I would say that the universe is the greatest fucking motherboard that we have. You know what I'm
bingo.
saying? If you look at the constellations and all that, those can be different pieces inside of the motherboard, different little spectrals. You know, we got crystal pieces, energetic. Everything is ran off light wave
Got
particles,
gold.
condensed particles, and all that stuff. So yeah, everything is holographic. And to be fair, you know, everything that we experience on this plane is opposite. So if we see red, that means it's because the color that's missing. You know, we're looking at something, we're upside down when we're really right side up because our retina. So, you know, everything is just whatever. That's on another
We're
note.
gonna we're gonna go in that fashion on Sunday and chill. We're gonna
You
go
said,
there.
I don't care. We Sunday. It always tied back into crypto anyway, because that's the currency holographic shit too. Because where did the crypto come from? From the ethers, just like fiat. So I mean, you know, we could take that.
Well, currency like with crypto is only like say Bitcoin. The currency is actually electricity.
Hmm.
It's not a token.
Hmm.
Like they have actually made money appear off of a resource. Okay? It's something from nature that they're using just like gold. It's electricity.
Yep.
Um so how far can electricity travel?
As far as the world before the mind and the eye can see, is
So
no
really this is um money
galactic.
that can travel galaxies.
Yes, and that was my whole point.
I know,
Because
that's why I said you really want to go there. We gonna go
yes,
there on
I
Sunday.
do. No, because listen, okay, so me and one of my other partners, you know, he was basically saying like Bitcoin, like the Energon cubes from Transformers. If anybody watched that, Bitcoin would basically be something like that. And when
Yep,
you hold it or store it inside of the device, you may be able to power your quote unquote rocket ship or your
yep,
craft with it, and then you'll be changing your interchanging, you know, not carrying fiat with you into the spaceships up there or to the space
Hmm.
hotels that they're supposed to have built back in I think it was 2022 or no 2023. The space hotel was supposed to be finished, but they're not finished with it yet. But you think that they're gonna be traveling bags? No, they're gonna be taking crypto. You know, it was this token that I had called NRG, and it was basically a cellular planetary currency basically allows you to try to do the crypto shit from this planet to that planet and all this other stuff. I mean, Mark Cuban was talking about it. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So it was like a thing on Ethereum, and I had some, and yeah, of course, life. But I'm gonna check on them and see how they're doing. But they were basically, you know, in my mind, dropping those hints towards planetary activity and crypto being that currency for exchange and power.
Well, I mean, okay,
Up, Mike.
I honestly can believe that part because when we're talking about harnessing energy and using it as a means of transportation, so take it like the future, where in order to, like right now, you need a certain amount of currency to fuel your vehicle. So what if your currency was actually the fuel for your vehicle?
And
Mhm.
it
Because,
was already and it was already registered.
well, you're talking about an electrical car. So how could an electrical car get endless energy? By having a endless supply of harnessed energy. And what better way to harness energy than with a Bitcoin?
Mhm. Yep. That's just like using your jump drive to plug into your car when you drive a Tesla or
Yeah.
something.
Then just imagine, would you spend Bitcoin then if you knew that you could stack up 5,000 Bitcoin and go um 600 light years a minute?
Call me Jetson.
Bro, I'm gonna tell y'all
Yeah.
right now, if Bitcoin can make me go that fast, I'm sorry, y'all, I'm gone. Cause I'm holding BTC already. I'm already holding it. That means I'm gone.
Like,
Okay.
Shit.
like for real. I mean, just being real. We talking about like being able to move with your currency. So, um, all right, how I think of it is inside of real world domination, the way that they can bankrupt the world is to actually make everything correspond around the currency. So right now, you can't put gas in your car without a dollar. You can't eat without a dollar. You can't pay your rent without a dollar. You know what I mean? What if they move it from that to something like electricity? Like you need a certain amount of electrical harnessed power to like even do anything.
Well, if you're talking about cryptocurrency, that's exactly what it's gonna be. It may not be as like technologically advanced as we're space age thinking about it. It may do though, but once they trade it over to currency and how that's how we're paying our daily livings and expenses, that's essentially what it's going to be. It's not even going to be backed by gold no more. It's going to be pure energy, cobalt. I seen these people in Venezuela. They were mining Bitcoin with vegetable oil.
Yep.
So you talking about agriculture, different forms of natural resources, and that's what will be lit. Damn. So then that means the world gonna be fucked up because
I mean,
think
I
the
watched a country over there, and the guy was he built like a simple motor and attached an alternator to it, and put a
Mhm,
Bitcoin miner on it. And he had a self-sustained Bitcoin miner. It had an alternator. All he had to do was just put water in it.
mhm. Damn, that's fire.
So people are getting smarter.
I want to see that.
They're getting smarter.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I mean, and we're talking about like third world country villages where you probably wouldn't even stop to get anything to eat. And they're
Mhm,
in the back,
mhm,
like rigging up their own miner rigs,
mhm.
mining Bitcoin.
Yeah. See, when people don't have those type of distractions like we have or other places have, they tend to be more in tune with the elements around them, and they work alchemy very well to produce something that they need or want to get them out of a situation that's unfavorable to them.
I
I give
think,
you a perfect example, y'all. The Shawshank Redemption. The nigga ain't want to be in prison, so he dug a hole.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep,
Hey, space and opportunity will make you do some crazy shit.
for real.
But nah, you
Hmm.
right though, babe, like and CG, because I seen the young nigga. I don't know if it's fake or not, but I believe it because I seen it like 3 times already. The nigga making some type of waterized electric pump alternator, whatever the fuck. Crypto guy,
Mhm.
you know what I'm talking about.
Hmm.
The black nigga, the nigga making some shit. Cause I'm telling you,
Oh,
man,
that
shout out to
little
them.
young dude.
Yeah, the little young nigga, bro. I
He
hope
like
that
Yo,
shit get
he
killed,
16. He
bro.
blew
like
up the other
16.
day, yo.
You seen that shit too?
He like
Yeah.
he like 16 years old.
I just
Yeah,
hope he don't die, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him, man.
yeah,
Well,
because they
I
do it every
mean,
time.
well, see, now we in a day and age where you can be highly publicized. So before, when people came up with big discoveries like this, you had to go to certain institutions and get these institutions to put you on a pedestal so that you can be acknowledged and that you can actually push your product to make money off of it. Now people can create these hydroelectronic engines, like they're doing that too with hydroelectricity, like using water and moving it very, very fast, creating electricity and powering an engine with it.
Yep. That's
Like,
just what Nipsey Hussle said. He said he a genius, but he can't explain it because they didn't give him no platform. You know what I'm saying? Now
hell,
you don't need no platform. All you got to
that's
do is
right.
Hey,
go online and go
dedication.
live.
But
Dedication.
yeah, I listened to that this morning in the car with
Right.
my girl.
I
Yeah,
mean,
for real.
that's it right there. Like the world, all right, the world used to shun $1 million mine because only a certain amount of people could make $1 million. Now, $1 million ain't shit. People go out there and they can make $1 million just off of a stupid meme. They can trip up down the street and somebody can record it and find it to be funny and post it, and that's 1 million.
Mhm. Yep. The standard is raised has risen. You know,
Yeah,
now it's about the billion. Everybody trying to get
that's
to the
right.
billion.
That's
And once
right.
the billion is nothing, the trillions and so on and so forth.
Yep.
And this is precisely why fiat is not going to be a thing because, bro, how do you give somebody $1 billion in
You
fiat
can't.
currency?
You
You
can't.
cannot.
That
No
like
bubble, no
the,
Nairobi,
the
no
world is going way richer.
nothing.
It's getting wealthier. Like
And if you
everybody is
want it,
speaking
you
of
get
a
it.
downward spiral in the economy.
Hey, and another thing too, why the fuck y'all think them old niggas mad? They calling us lazy, but in reality, we waking the fuck up. We smart. We not trying to work for 80 years, 60 years,
Mm-hmm.
retire and die. Is you crazy?
True,
Nigga, I'm trying to
true.
parlay with my bitch and my kids. Fuck.
Right.
That's
We have that option too. I mean, see, this is the point of where we're going to. This is the revenge of the freaking nerds. Like you have to be intellectually savvy, a brainiac, or something. Like being retarded is not gonna get you into the world of where we're going
being
to right now.
retarded.
You have to.
God damn.
When I say retarded, I don't mean
You're
mentally
like, what's your use
challenged. I'm
case?
talking
You
about
ain't got none.
stupid, ignorant, retarded. Like you just don't want to know nothing. Don't want to learn nothing.
You're
Like
not
for
useful,
real.
bitch. Pah! Just
What's your
blow his ass
utility?
right off the set.
What's your utility?
What you know how to
what's,
do?
Uh,
what's your use case around here?
hey,
But listen,
Dogecoin
intellect
What?
is
trending.
what runs
Look,
is
look. Can you
having.
just imagine that shit be like life? Hey, he ain't working, boss.
Yeah, okay. Look, the movie Transformers or any movie like that, right? You don't even have to be the richest, but if you hold something within your brain that has value and space, they will search to the ends of the earth for you. You know what I'm saying? Like people talk about the last days and things of that nature. If you better have something in your
Who,
mind because they won't blow it if
who
something
remember that book of Eli?
yes,
Oh
the book
yeah.
of Eli
All
as
right.
well too.
So I want to see comprehension. I want to go down the line for everybody that did see the movie that want to talk about it. What was the movie about? Bay, you first.
All right. The movie was basically about him holding the power of how to control people, and he had it all stamped inside of his mind. Like it was about him fulfilling the mission to get this book written and translated down to keep the stream of power rolling out of the hands of the few that burn the books. You know what I'm saying? So basically, it's just you're basically not letting the truth die, and by him not being able to see or hear or have these quote unquote different abilities that a normal person would, it gave him the ability to hold on to that information to restart the history of what was dying from the people that controlled it. So basically it gave birth to a new array of a new nation of people for them to have their own mindsets to think and to build and to have their own freedoms, in my mind.
Okay. Well,
I thought he had the last copy of the Bible,
mm-hmm.
so that's why he was he had the last copy of the Bible and he was blind, but he was still able to portray the message. So
Mm-hmm.
it was about him going across the way with the word. So that's what I thought Book of Eli was. And I understand like people who understood the word could take lead and control over people, but he wasn't about all that.
Anybody else?
I would, but I'm closing the shop.
Okay.
Yes, peace.
Um, you know, the one thing in this world that can't be bought is a brain. By him being blind, the one significance was that um people thought that he was a seeing man, and he used his faith and intuition to give him guidance. Um, a lot of the times we battle adversities in this world and we can't see our enemies and we can't even see the truth, but we can feel it. So when we get to our destination, you know, the one thing that people have to understand is people will pay unlimited amounts of money for a million mindset. You know,
Mm-hmm.
uh, what comes from someone's mind has an unlimited price tag on it. And when he reached his journey, the part that was so significant was, you know, remember how he gave the Bible to that other guy's wife? Well, he gave it to the other guy, and the guy gave it to his wife, and his wife started reading it, and it was in Braille. Well, you know, every book was destroyed. That that was the most significant part. Every single book was destroyed. And that was the final book. That was the last book that was left. And he was protecting that book because it held the way to control man,
Mm-hmm.
to control man with faith. And what people believe in is how you control them.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, the real thing is, do you have to see the truth for it to be real? Is it
No.
something that you can remember? Can you remember truth?
Yeah, you can remember truth. You can remember a lie too.
That's right.
So,
We,
I mean,
we,
truth. I'll say
I'm
this.
with
I'll
you
say
though,
this.
CB.
Truth, even though truth is something like you said. Does it? If you don't see it, is it real? The thing about truth is, it's always going to dematerialize itself some way, form, or fashion into the physical realm. So that's what makes it real. Even if it's something spiritual
Man,
that
you gotta
happens,
come
it
get it.
always
You better come
dematerializes
get it.
into the
You gotta come get
physical,
it while it's hot.
a confirmation, an
Yeah, man. We're
affirmation,
gonna get this jump, man.
something. Hold on,
You're
I'm
gonna
about
catch
to.
you're gonna
Hold
catch the
on,
car.
hold on. Okay, yeah. something for people to bear witness to. You know what I'm saying? Like, say, for example, you know, when people have premonitions and things like that, and this person is always accurate with their premonitions. Well, what will make it true, although it's not tangible, is that there's others to bear witness to this truth of what this person said, and the consistency for them to constantly produce a product or a thing of this thing being real. Then it's like, okay, this person and her insight or his insight is valid, because it always shows itself in the physical realm for others to view or to, you know, witness, partake in.
Okay. So, um, why is it so hard for the physical world to understand something like the Book of Eli, but it's so hard for them to then take in something like crypto, where it's kind of like the same thing?
Because it's money. It's money
But I
intact.
mean, you know, like when you think about it, all if you there's gonna come a time where all physical currency is gone, right? Do you know that there's gonna be somebody that has like $100 bill and it's gonna be sought after?
Mm-hmm. Just like books are sought after right now. While
You
they
think?
deleting and erasing data off the
Well,
internet.
you know,
Get
uh,
2 sets of encyclopedias.
Say it again.
So I got 2 sets of encyclopedias.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, I keep a lot of books. I keep books, all type of books.
Yeah.
Um,
I guess I
that-
better go get a Braille Bible too.
Okay.
look, at least you know ain't nobody gonna take it from you.
Get
They're
you
Yeah.
not gonna, nah, bro.
a
You can have this back.
okay.
I,
Get you a Braille
I think,
Black dictionary too while you at it.
right.
Look,
I think it's important to point out in that movie that the character was blind.
yes, that's what
Yeah.
that was the most
You,
significant part.
you have to ask yourself why. Like, what did it mean? Why did they
Um,
have to make that character blind to in
Yeah.
order to tell that story?
I,
And I,
Yeah.
I, I think about it from the aspect of the guy says that he wants the book because it gives you the ability to control the masses,
mhm.
right? And he can see, and he's already a leader. He's already in control. Why did he need the book? Why was it so important? Why was it so important to keep it from him and still bring it to somebody else who made copies?
Yep.
Like, shouldn't we be burning this? That's you know what I'm saying? Like, should should anyone have it? Should we be burning it? What is the purpose of giving it to the masses? Of making copies? Because
So
each kid just sat back and waited for the copy.
As a means of control, it was a way to keep. The moment that I get you to believe what I need you to believe is the moment that I can control everything that you think that you can achieve. That's very dangerous. So to give that book to the most vulnerable person on earth, a blind man, where at that point in time you would need to see. The world is different. And the one thing that gave him sight was his senses,
mm-hmm.
his ears, his touch. You know, remember how he was shooting his gun? The moment that they stepped their foot and they made a sound, he heard it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, um, that's like that terminology was blind, but now I see.
Mm-hmm. And it basically says too that you don't need eyes to see.
To see.
The
That's
true
right.
eye is your mind. And
That's
you know what
right.
I'm saying? You don't need your eyes to bear witness for something to be real. You know what I'm saying? That was what I definitely got out of it too. It was more so of a, speaking to the content of the God thing, it was a walk by faith, not by sight
That's
scenario.
right.
You know what I'm saying? You're walking into unknown territory. You have the ability, which I like to call walk on water. You know, when you walking into the unknown, you don't know what the hell you're doing, but you're taking baby steps, and each step is a conquer towards that unknown that's never ending. You know what I mean? So I think that was his aspect. And for the guy to have already had control over the people, see, he had like control, but he didn't have their souls. You see what I'm saying? Like, is that back part in your brain, you know, that you everybody's
He needed their faith.
yeah, he needed
With
them
that faith, they,
dying.
they, he needs the mind, and the way to capture the mind is with the word.
Mm-hmm.
The
For some,
word is the way that you capture the mind. People always want to know. Um, the saddest part is when you hear people talk about death in a certain way as if it's nothingness. And then you hear some people that speak of death as if it's very prolific. So that is what is very key. If I can give people the notion that there is beauty after death, the unknowing, the most unknown thing, if I can make it sometimes knowledgeable to your mindset, I can obtain and control your mind when I need it. I'm controlling your faith from what you believe in, your belief system. You know, how someone believes in Yahshua. That 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 whole belief system was indoctrinated inside of your mindset.
But you see, those beliefs are not up to somebody else to instill.
Um,
Nowadays we have Stoic philosophy, and we can prepare for our death. And if you are prepared for your death, then you understand the importance of living. I know I understand what you were trying to say with that, but if people could understand that, nobody's going to remember their name.
does
Nobody's
someone have to teach you how to live?
No, but nobody needs to teach you how to prepare for death.
That's right. And okay, so in order for you to learn about something, you have to be taught. You taught yourself, but even when you went to go teach yourself, you grabbed some doctrine from somewhere, unless it was something in nature. You get what I'm saying? Like you wanted to learn about the leaves, and you started grabbing leaves and looking at the veins on the leaves and identifying the difference between one leaf and the next leaf, and then you would be the first person to start documenting this. But then the world is going to still pick your book up one day, and they're going to start reading your book as a way to like classify a tree.
right.
Now,
And that's
in that
oh, go ahead.
in that is the control. That's the control. The moment that I can get you to use my resource as a means of knowledge, as a means of a way to carry out your life, I control your mindset.
Right.
So you don't know what God is until the word God was brought into your ears. You don't know what heaven or hell is until you were taught about it. You don't know what any of those things are until you're taught about it. And, just like we don't know about cryptocurrency until we're taught about it. Either you teach yourself or someone taught you,
Mhm.
but you have to be taught in order to learn.
Yeah. Or well, yeah, because you teach yourself
That's
through
right.
application.
Self-taught or someone taught you. But you
Yeah.
have to be taught in order to learn. So it was an indoctrinating process.
Yeah. See,
To
I wonder what would happen if everybody did their own research in real life. What would
would
no
they find
with
out?
yeah, with no previous indoctrination of what things should or shall be. If everybody went through life and they gave their own pure 100% testimony of their experience on this earth plane without
Mm.
those, I wonder what conclusion will we find.
That the world is a lot simpler than what we put in most books.
Hmm.
We make life so prolific, sometimes so difficult, sometimes so intricate, so spiritual, so much of everything other than its natural state of being. And as you walk through life, life is normal. If you wrote about your life story would be interesting to the next person. The problem with books is everyone deserves to have their story written, but everyone doesn't.
Mhm.
And when there can only be certain authors, there's only a certain narrative that gets told. So, you have many men on this earth and many women that walk this earth, and they have a mindset and they had a way of life and they had a belief system. But those stories don't get told. Me and Singleton was discussing one day, you know, it's the warriors that win where their story gets told in the end, but the loser, their story gets washed away.
Mhm.
Mm.
I think we'll learn a lot more from the losers as well, so we know what not to do.
Hey, but
That's a fact. I
But
mean,
we
that's how we
good.
learn inside the crypto space. You know what I mean? Like when somebody got wrecked all the time, I hear it. People get wrecked. They did this, they did that, and they finally picked up the ball, picked up the pieces, and got themselves out of being in a wrecked state in their portfolio, and they started winning based on the things that happened to them where they lost.
Yeah, but we in real history though, we're talking about the losers. Their books are lost inside the Vatican somewhere.
that's right.
Their books were burned.
Yep.
They're the
Their
people who
stories don't
passed,
get told.
yeah, the people who passed down their traditions orally, they got beheaded.
Yep.
Yeah,
Like there was a time where it was illegal to teach your heritage, to teach one's way of life, to teach one's beliefs. It was against the rules. It was against the law. I mean, um, and it goes as
even
far.
even there was once a time where black women couldn't comb their hair because
Exactly.
they didn't want it to flow like the natives' hair. Hint, hint.
Yeah.
That's
I
why a
mean,
bunch of us have nappy hair now.
see, like there
Oh
was
no, that
something
nine
that
ether was gonna be nine ether regardless.
when you talk about the indoctrination, it goes deep. Um, Somewhere inside of the world, people look at themselves and they find themselves not as great as they can be. And I was speaking a while back, and we were talking about vanity, and it's a form of being vain, lacking self worth, and a lot of people lack self worth, self acknowledgement, or actually just being happy with who they truly are. So they go other places seeking salvation, not knowing that it's really from within. They go to different places and they get their faces done and they get their bodies done, and they wear different type of clothing to try to make themselves into somebody. You know, it's a way of shielding. It's the same thing as in a book. You use this book to shield the world from what you truly are. When you walk away and you're not talking to people, that true person of who you truly are, it talks to you at night when you're laying in bed. It doesn't go away. And most people just embed themselves inside of the thought process. It's better. That's why something like the Book of Eli is very powerful, because um the thought process. You get me?
No, I feel you. I feel you, big bro. But I gotta step away for like a minute, bro. I gotta use the
Hey,
restroom.
hey, breaking news, bruh. Jenner hit a fucking crazy bottom at 1.7. And guess what? She back up to 7.8. Let's fucking go.
What? You went back in?
Damn right. 1.7.
I know he did. You put a little bit. You put a little bit in, and then you went back up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went in at 6:55 and forgot, sitting here talking with y'all. Let me go look at my trade.
Man, that shit's sending right
So
now.
you got
bro.
into
Like,
freaking Jenner.
Hmm?
People can be everywhere, high key. Sneak attacking.
bro, I straight posted in my chat, bro. The sauce niggas ain't take it. I posted Jenner at 800K in my chat, no cap. No, it's in my chat. Go look at it, babe. It's in my chat right now.
Hold up. Was that really Caitlyn Jenner that was talking though?
No, that was her assistant or whoever the fuck it was. It was the account though, for sure. But I don't care if it's a
Yeah, just
scam or
for the
not.
I just love that they getting into crypto. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm loving
they
it.
down bad. They down bad. That's why they
I
down
mean,
bad.
look, everybody
that's
getting in
that sauce
crypto.
you missed if you missed the Drippy Inu. If you're not in the Drippy Inu chat, because you posted it in your chat, but you sure said it in the Drippy Inu chat.
Right.
So
I
that's
said
sauce
it.
you missing if
I
you
try
ain't
not
in
to
there.
post in. Yeah, I try not to post in the Drippy Inu chat because you know it ain't Drippy Inu, but I damn sure said it.
Nah, bro, you can post whatever in the Tribune. That's
We
why we
have
got all the
a
topics.
resource room. Yeah, where everybody posts all their plays right there in the resource room. We are not like that.
Bro, you can post music in here. You can post a little bit of everything, G.
Mm-hmm. Yep. As long as it ain't too offensive or ain't no foolishness going on in the chat, it's good.
Exactly.
Yep. That's one thing that I love about our community. We don't hate on other people's tokens or what they got going on. You know, you can talk about different tokens in our room, and you know, you can't be too much like shilling and trying to take our people. But you know, you
Yeah.
can put your plays in there.
I mean, if you got an NFT, we can talk. But if you ain't got no NFT, ain't too much you can't talk. Ain't too much you can talk about. Like,
Don't be coming no chat talking about no fucking shitcoin, Costco churro.
exactly.
Yeah.
Like,
Like, you got to be with the squad. You got to be rolling.
you know,
Like
like
this one though, it won't no shit I was trying to get into. It was pure gamble, pure joke. It's fucking Caitlyn Jenner. You know what I'm saying? It's a meme. It's a joke. And I seen it at fucking 800K. I'm like, yo, ain't no fucking way. And that shit went to 20 million. Like I only put 0.5, so I'm
I
mad.
ain't like Solana, so I don't want. Yeah, I'm on post chain, so shit. And you know what? Let me speak to this. Right, the mental laziness of bridging from one chain to another as if it's really freaking work, and I just will not do it. Like, I'm so spoiled by crypto. I'm just like, oh, I got a bridge over here. I got a bridge over here.
That's
It's just
cause you ain't tapped
spoiled.
into Houdini yet. Once you tap into Houdini, Bridget ain't even
Remember, I had to
Bridget.
get Houdini because ICP. Remember?
Yeah, nah, what I'm saying is you're not frequently using it. Like I use Houdini swap once a day. So
Damn.
like it don't even be on no bridge shit no more. It's like, oh, I'm getting my money. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't
Okay.
even on no bridge and shit. But Houdini's so sweet with it, you don't even look at it like a bridge. But you gotta do it ahead of time though. Like you don't want to
isn't it like an
Houdini
algorithm?
swap. Huh?
Isn't it like an algorithm or something like that?
It's better. That shit anonymous. It's the only anonymous bridge right now.
Yeah, it's an anonymous bridge.
Yeah, but it's truly anonymous though. Like I tried to search that shit, bro. You can't, bro. It's hard. You got to be a genius to find that shit. It's
Well,
hard,
what's the
bro. They
difference
send it.
between that Monero and ZK? What is it? ZK, ZX or something? What's the difference
Well,
between all of those?
Monero's the difference is Monero's a chain, right?
Well, Houdini Swap uses Monero as a way for their transaction. So, like, say you you put in like your Solana, and you trying to go over to like AVAX or something, I guess, and you're trying to do it anonymously. They're gonna use Monero as a means of the transfer. So they would swap for a stable coin and use that stable coin to swap for Monero, and then move the Monero over to swap for another stable coin that can be used then to purchase your AVAX.
Yeah, but they do that shit to like 30 different wallets though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And in one transaction, like that shit is like boop boop, brrr, boop. Then you got your money. It's like how, bro? But I love it.
I mean, they be
Love
working.
that shit.
They be working. I mean, I know DeFi Proof of them was using Houdini Swap with Droplet and stuff like that. And I think they still use them with their bridges.
I was fucking with him because 430 tapped in with the dev or whoever. You know, he always tapped in with the
Yep,
dev.
yep.
And
And he tapped
he the
in
one.
with the dev from what's that? PLS? What's that?
Post LN.
Post LN. Yep.
Look, he the one that got
Jenner's at 11 mil. Jenner's at 12,
bro,
13 mil.
I put another 0.5 back in at 1.7, dog. We riding this bitch. 1.7 million.
You're not
bro,
even tripping on that shit, Block, man. You're not tripping on that, bro.
Nah, bro, do not buy that shit, Block.
It's too late now. That bitch is
way too late.
13 more.
Do it, bro.
13.4. Why didn't you tell me there was a dip?
What are you? I've been talking about this shit all night.
You wasn't here. You walked away.
Oh yeah. You did. I thought
you walked away.
Man, don't even look at that chart, bro. Look, he looked like he just missed the train. He like, damn. Shit, I gotta wait on the next one.
Nah, cause you Gucci, fam. Don't buy that shit though. That shit, bro.
14.1.
Oh, I can't wait to get home and dump this bitch. Get the fuck out my way. Get out my way,
bro. You about speeding through traffic now.
I'm finna dump, bro. Cause I ain't got my phone with the bot on the joint. I got my laptop though. So I've been fucking my laptop at work. My other phone dead. I got to go home. Get the hell out of my way, puss.
Right.
Send that shit to 20 mil so I can dump.
It off of your phone?
Nah, but my other phone dead. I would do it while I'm driving, but it's dead.
No.
Uh-huh.
I be telling y'all no, I be doing the same thing. I don't need to be trading on while I'm driving.
Yeah, I do it while I'm driving, but I can't do it because my other phone dead. But this shit going to 20 mil, so fuck it. I'm going to hold that bitch, turn 0.5 into fucking 5.
Hey, yeah, that's a smooth day.
5 to stay alive.
5 to stay alive. I posted that shit in the chat, dog. No cat. Hey, Block, and go look in the, and matter of fact, you in the chat. So if you ain't see that, hey, but if you notice in the chat, none of them niggas responding, gang. Nat, London, none of them niggas ain't into that shit, bro. But it's my job to post it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Keep niggas updated. And I posted the Rich the Kid shit at 140. You know what I'm saying? That shit went up to 244. I dumped that bitch. It won't feeling good as Caitlyn Jenner. Rich the Kid, I don't even like that nigga.
Rich the Kid got beat up. We got knocked out by Lil Uzi.
That one by Lil Uzi. Like, come on, bro. How you get chased?
Lil Uzi got an arm on him.
Man, look, I hate when shit like that happens.
I'm not gonna let no
See, look, now Lil Uzi knocking niggas out. He got an arm on him. Like, you can't.
I've been rocking with Uzi since back then before he turned into Leslie. So I've been rocking with Uzi.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying,
I'm not gonna let no nigga like Lil Uzi.
Exactly, bro. Like, you letting Lil Uzi knock you out.
Bro, you let Lil Uzi chase you through a Starbucks? You crazy.
Exactly, bro. Man.
People crazy.
I would die
about that's like you know, you just got slapped up by Nas X.
Time out. Don't sleep on them. Cause they can.
Nah, I ain't even going there. Those are grown men. All right. Those I don't care what nobody say. Those are men at the end of the day. All right. But I'm just saying, like, I'm comparing Uzi on the same level as Nas X. Like, I mean, who is he scaring? Like, who is he?
You never underestimate your opponent. You know it be the punks that'll hurt you. It don't be the bully or the tough
Nah,
guy.
I don't know.
Scared. And not even to say that Uzi is afraid, but you know.
Nah, he not afraid. Any nigga that go get a diamond put in the middle of their forehead, you are not afraid.
Right.
That takes some gumption. Like, for real.
It's just a
What's
piercing.
huh?
I said it's just a piercing. I know some people like piercings, some people like tattoos, and it's just like, what's your tolerance?
I know, but I'm just saying, like, to get like a diamond put like right in the middle of your forehead, like right here.
It was heavy too. Him and Sauce Walker. Sauce Walker had to take his out right here.
South Walker's was real though.
I know. Uzi's was too though.
Uzi was talking about his shit was $9 million. That was cap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It ain't have to be 9 million, but it still.
I thought the number. I thought the number was like 24.
It was some crazy number, bro. It did not cost that much. It did not cost that much. That's why he ain't got it in his forehead now.
Yeah, because which costs more, colored diamonds or the regular?
Regular, like natural diamonds cost more, but you know, gems cost more than diamonds. So like rubies and emeralds and things like that, like sapphires, you know, certain like, I mean, that's why, you know, a lot of people, they so big on diamonds, you know. I mean, that's just like everybody's so big on gold when rhodium is like,
yes, talk about it.
You know,
rhodium.
I mean, but now, did you see the process of how to make a rhodium ring? You should
I
look
just
that
know
up.
that's some catalytic converter material.
Yeah,
That's why they be stealing them.
and that and some of them they
Catalytic.
come with gold or diamond inside of it too. As a filter for pollutants.
For who?
Pollutants.
Oh, for flutes.
Pollutants like pollution and shit coming
Oh,
out of your tailpipe. Like the more
okay.
expensive cars, they'll have like encrusted diamonds in there or gold as the filter.
Okay. And basically just going through the diamonds, kind of like the crystals and stuff.
Yeah, it kind of filters out the pollution and things like that inside of the catalytic converter. Uh, Depending on the brand of car, you know, the more expensive the catalytic converter can be.
Yeah. Hey Trap, where do you buy your moissanite? I heard you talking about it on your live, and you were saying get the moissanite at the cheap prices right now.
Yeah, I just been buying stones.
Oh, you just purchased the stones and you just hold them.
One of my dudes out here that did my gold teeth, he introduced it to me, and I thought it was like a fake shit at first. I did my research, but now I'm collecting it because, like you say, everybody is gonna get hip, and moissanite is gonna go up in price. And you know me, I'm a hustler. I love to invest. So if I can buy 1,000 stones for a few $100, you know, and that shit go up to a few thousand, I'm cool. But I don't know if that's the case or not. It's just I'm risking it.
Well,
You know, I risk it.
Didn't little baby just get a moissanite chain or something made or some shit like that? I think he's like one of the first persons that I heard get one.
So
a lot of them
so
got
the rappers are sick getting them now. See
a
what I'm
lot of
talking
them
about?
got moissanite, bro. A lot of
But I
them got moissanite.
mean, like on a promotional level, like they pumping it, like they saying, like this is what I got.
Well, all right. What moissanite
Found out about it
is
last year.
just broken diamonds that gets compressed inside of a lab. So you got like diamond dust, broken diamonds, and then they take them inside of the lab, and then they push them inside of a pressurizer machine, and then they generate their own diamonds. It's real diamonds. It's just pieces of diamonds that they put together to create their own diamond.
That's dope.
And then they polish it themselves and things like that. So, you know, when you put a moissanite next to a real diamond and you're looking at it through the magnifying glass, there is a little bit of a difference between them. But a diamond is a diamond. But you know, the whole diamond is always going to cost more than the pieces of diamond.
Right. And I mean, that's good. That's being resourceful and not wasting. I think that right there is genius. They're using every single element and particle of the diamond, which is like that. Now that's some hustling. You know,
Tell you what made me mad though, y'all. I wish y'all knew about that shit. Y'all knew about that shit before I spent $4,000 on my piece. Goddamn shit. I got a fucking diamond tennis chain. No, it's a diamond tennis chain.
Yeah, it's just store value. Put it up.
Yeah.
Or do whatever you want.
I should have put some fucking moissanite on it. That's what I should have did.
What's Central C said? He said, I got jewelry I don't even wear.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Put that shit up and get you some moissanite that you want to be flashy about.
I think jewelry is an asset. Like a lot of people, you know, they kind of get like sidetracked and they be like, oh, I don't waste money on jewelry because, you know, it depreciates in value. It's all about what you do with your jewelry, though. Like, so you get a Rolex and you get diamonds put inside that Rolex, you just messed your Rolex up. But now, if they had gave you the diamonds inside of the Rolex when you bought it,
factory,
yeah, that's different. You know what I mean? Like, there's a difference in, you know, getting different pieces. Like gold is like an appreciating asset. You know, I would buy gold over white gold any day because they gotta like polish that gold and do things to it to get it to turn white. Well, you know, the same thing they gotta do with the regular gold to get it so burnished the way that it is. But the quality of it and the exchange rate of it is on another level. So, you know, it's hard for you to go out there and go buy a bar of gold. But you can go out there and get you like 2 of those 20-gram Cuban link chains. That's 40 grams of gold right there.
Or you can get like the small bars or the little bullions, coins. I like.
You know, you get your bag right and you're looking for a way to legitimize yourself, and you like, boom, I got like 100,000 and I'm trying to compress 100,000. You can go buy 5 $20,000 Cuban link chains. Keep them inside the box with the authenticity stamp on there and put them inside of a safe. And then the price of gold just doubled. Boom, your chain just went from 20,000 to 40,000 and you got 5 of them. And this is, you know, legit money, like nothing that you really got to haggle about.
Yeah. That's why I like when I do think about cryptocurrency and things like that, as far as, you know, people making the gains, I always recommend turning them into tangible assets out here in the world. I don't care if it's a 1950 Barbie doll, a newspaper clipping, paint, art, natural resources, vehicles, sometimes chargers, old video games, like anything of that nature. If you have something like I have a Kobe, did I open it? I think I did open it, my Kobe Bryant book. I wasn't supposed to open it because I was like, damn, this thing gonna go up, you know what I'm saying, in value later on. So I bought one. But I'm gonna buy another one and I'm not gonna open it, and then, you know, that's gonna be worth more later on. But like Pokemon cards that we talked about earlier, baseball cards, anything that you find your fancy in, like purchase you some tangible assets and don't have everything digitized. Because like say electromagnetic pulse happen, how in the fuck is anybody gonna manage? You know what I'm saying? Like even out here in the world of fiat, like if you don't have some cash, how are you gonna manage, or gold backs or anything?
This is the reality. And a lot of people, you know, they're one-sided when you talk about, you know, real shit. this is where we live at. We live in what they call the real world, right?
Mm-hmm.
We don't live in crypto land. We live in the real world. And in the real world, cash is still an asset. Property is still the means of creating real wealth. Um, like things like oil and diamonds and rubies and emeralds, those things are still valuable.
GIC
And
certified.
that's right.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, the one thing that people got to understand is there was a time where we didn't have a means to certain ways of income so that we can legitimize ourselves in certain ways so that we can start getting certain types of money. For real. So like now, shit, I mean anything is tangible now. Everything is tangible.
Hey, so we gonna drop any drippy news or what?
What's that?
We got any alpha? Any
We got some
drippy?
alpha. We need some drippy news. Well, uh I know we're supposed to be having an AMA Tuesday at 7. Um, I know my boy Donnie, he just finished up um, a LP staking for Drippy Inu. So we'll be able to create Drippy Inu LPs, stake them, and earn Drippy Inu as the reward.
Oh wow.
What's that?
Let's go.
Okay, let's get bullish proof.
Yeah.
Let's lock
Mm-mm-mm.
up.
That's what was just Crypto Neptune was kind of brushing on that on his video today. If people tuned in to Crypto Neptune's video, they would have kind of seen that. But I mean, other than that, uh, tokens done,
Oh, tell them the bug fix too, bro.
and there was a situation with the mint where that after you minted one NFT, it kind of had a function where it wouldn't allow you to approve the die again. So we just had Donnie go in, I believe it was the day before yesterday, and he changed that around in there. So now the contract actually checks to see if you have the die available to continue, and if not, it has you to go ahead and approve again. So yeah, and I I want to say the AMA with Spark Swap is gonna be at 3. So you know everybody should tune into that. I think it should be some interesting things that's gonna kind of be said in that AMA.
Yeah, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Drip Fortune. He wants to know when the token drops to make the LPs.
On Tuesday.
Well, tokens done. We kind of putting it out there right now so that everybody can kind of get ready for what we getting ready to do. Um, be there on Tuesday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time so that you can get the next update on everything. That's where we're going to be giving our next update on that AMA. and it's going to be hosted with Spark Swap, AJ, and LA.
Yep, and the Drippy Enu Telegram, I'm getting ready to put it inside of the chat right now.
It's going to be phenomenal. This is, I mean, what are y'all thoughts? Let me hear. Let me hear. What is the team thoughts? Hey, what are you thinking?
And
Tuesday.
I'm ready to get this over with. I'm ready to get this over with. I'm so excited. I cannot wait just because I want to see how everything is going to flow, how things are going to go. I really feel like it's going to be good. But then from that point moving forward, we'll have an actual product that we can push, that we can talk about on our Twitter spaces, on here. We could do giveaways. We can have fun. We can educate. The range is free from there. So I'm so ready for this freaking token to drop just so we can see how the madness works together.
So, is it going to be green lights, or are we going to see some blood in the streets?
Hmm. Hmm.
Let's
I,
talk about it.
let me
It's
see.
here. Token done. Everybody was like, win
I
token,
think
come on.
it's gonna be green. I think it's gonna be green, but after a while, we may see some red just because you know how people are. They get into first of all, they get in the airdrop. So, with that being said, we have to see if people will actually hold the token and do right with it with putting it inside of staking positions or different things like that. And then of course we got the dumpers. So it may look like a little Bitcoiny type thing where it's up and down, but I don't think it'll be like a massive slap down dump. Like y'all
I
better not
mean,
do it like
well, I'll go ahead. Well, it was out there before, so we're gonna go ahead and say it again.
that.
That shouts out to everybody that got them an NFT before the token drop. Um, it was everything that we needed to get started, and the game couldn't have gotten rolling without you. So, shouts out to you. Much love and appreciation for you looking out for the team. And with that being said, everybody that got an NFT before the token launch is going to get a 3x on the allocation.
Mm.
And what that means is everybody before the token launch that buys an NFT, and that still is active today, um, they're going to get 6,000 tokens.
Mhm.
And on the day that the token launches, everyone from that day on, they would receive 2,000 tokens. And since, we're on our channel, um, so it's been a discussion about the price of the NFTs. And the thing that, we've been kind of thinking about is that when the token goes up, um, the NFTs are going to be very sought after. So we might be looking at the price of these NFTs in the near future, and the price might change depending on the price of the token. Because we don't want a $5 Drippy Inu and someone can spend $100 and now they're rich off of our hard work and determination. So get an NFT. It's, it's
Is
gonna be
that
fun.
simple? And my thing is this: it's very inexpensive right now at this time. But our next one, yeah,
Oh,
we gonna
V2,
pilot in the game.
V
Like we gonna
V2 V2 is gonna be a whole lot more upgraded. Um, our mindsets have grown. The way that we put it together is a lot more detailed and a lot more well put together. So with V2, um, people should really like anticipate on a whole lot more of everything. What you love and the art and the output and everything. But V2 solely depends on the integration of V1. How people take us in and how we are taken in by the community. Like this is it right here. I think Tuesday is the day of breakfast.
Woo!
Day
All
of
right,
breakfast.
all right. Let's go.
I
Let's
cannot
go
wait.
Tuesday.
And
Let's
either
go
way it goes,
Tuesday.
you know what I'm saying? Like, as far as the thoughts and ideas, I am not concerned like with the crazy ups or downs, whatever. I'm more concerned with the longevity. You know what I'm saying? And however way it goes, favorable or unfavorable, we're not going nowhere. We're still gonna be here, and this is our first project ever. So I don't care nothing about what nobody talking about. Call your mama, say what you want. I don't care nothing about it.
Your mama's a hoe.
Oh! I don't care nothing about it. This is our first project and we ain't going nowhere. Like we done already put on the big boy shoes to try to get out here and play in these crypto streets. So with that being said, we are going to be here in this building and we're going to continue to grow and grow and grow and grow. And eventually, you know, either sooner or later, we're going to become the people that you love the most. So
Well, we're gonna put it out there. We are a force to be reckoned with. If they don't understand what we doing, they're gonna understand later when we done. We're not stopping. We're gonna keep growing. We're gonna keep adding to it. We're gonna keep the community engaged, focused. Everybody should be on the same page. There shouldn't be an aspect to where that there is any form of non-transparency between us and them. So with what we're doing right now, I think, you know, we're having a good start. We're not behind. We're ahead of a lot of other situations that we could be in or other protocols.
mm-hmm.
So I'm happy to see how everybody is really bullish on their Drippy Inu NFTs. Um, they speak highly of the artwork so much to where that for hours they just talk about the detail and how every NFT looks different. How you know when they're trying to compare them to other NFTs that they have in their wallets. I mean, and when they're comparing it, they're like literally telling me that these NFTs are better than those NFTs by far, just by the looks of it. And then when they start talking about the utility for it, um, we end up talking for hours.
Right.
So, you know, Drippy Inu is very much something that is talked about. A lot of people are talking about it. We want more people to talk about it, and we're reaching out to more communities. So we're not going to be a whisper. We're going to be a very loud entity. So you know, we're
Yeah.
here.
Hey, shout out to Crypto Neptune who dropped a really good video today,
Yep.
and shout out to Stunner Breezy. He shouted us. He shouted us out this morning too.
Done.
Well, you
Hey,
know, Stunner,
making our
Stunner.
way.
You know, he is part of the home team. He was one of
Right.
the first. He was one of the first ones to mention Drippy Inu before the white paper even came out. So with
Right.
that, you know,
He
hey,
rocks with us tough, and we
yeah,
rock with him tough. And just
yeah.
know, I'll punch you in your face about him.
Don't even. I tell you,
Hey,
don't even say nothing dirty about Stunner around me, because
hey,
me,
look. If
I'm gonna have to take it up through there with you.
if
Exactly.
Blockchain Bay don't trust you, I'ma shoot you.
Hey.
And they
That's my
already know.
brother.
I had to change my YouTube picture. They told me it was too confrontational.
Oh, who's oh dang. That ain't
Hey,
good.
Hey, Spunky pod driver said, if there's gonna be blood in the streets, I'm gonna be like Dexter I'm gonna be like Dexter with my microscope. Slide through the
Exactly.
collects.
Look, but see, I don't really. I'm gonna take it like this. I don't. I don't want people to take this like something that you can't make money on. Um, we trying to add aspects for you to make money off of the asset where you don't have to deplete so much of it to obtain what you're looking for. But we still want people to have fun. So like when the gains are there, sell some Drippy Inu, man. Like I'm not. That's why there's no buy tax and sell tax. Like to be real, um, we could have capitalized off of the meme craze, and there is none. That's solely for everybody as they have reached their point and they're like, I'm good, I want to take profit. They can feel free to take profit, and you don't have anything hanging over your head, like a slave master. They got a chain on you. So uh I'm not tripping. Blood in the streets. There's gonna be some more bullish people that come to buy it back up.
What do you say? They got blood on my hands and I still counting. They got
Hey,
blood on my hands and I still counting.
hey,
Hey,
No,
we
Future said
still
I
gonna
got
count
blood
it
on
and
the
run it up. What
Future
is you
Future
talking about?
Future said I got blood on the money and I still
On
count.
the money, yeah, the money. Yeah,
exactly.
right. We still gonna count it. You feel me?
Like, I mean, shit. I think about it like we're gonna win it. At the end of the day, who's who's presenting something like we're presenting, in the fashion that we're presenting it, and as professional as we're doing it.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
to speak to what's going on in the space. You got people who are vetted inside of this space, who their tokens is bloody red. It didn't do what it was expected to do. They didn't do things on time. Like these people that have been in the game from Tron days, that way before my time. You know what I mean? So by us being the new kids on the block, just to observe that it sends off a message to us that not to be so hard on ourselves. Yes, to set a certain standard for us, but not to be so hard on ourselves because we haven't even really built up our own community of people and investors yet, like separate from the whole drip narrative and everybody that we know. Not saying that, is anything wrong with them, but we are our own entity and our goal is to create our own community of people that's crazy about our team and Drippy Inu. You know what I mean? So, it's an encouragement to me to see people like AJ doing 600 freaking AMAs. Like we nowhere near all of that. And if you look at Spark Swap, that went down and now it's going back up. So it's just everybody goes through these different times. So it's just an encouraging for me and probably maybe I would say for us as a team just to kind of view those things and they're still here. They haven't stopped working. They steady keep going. They're innovating different things and they're staying on top of their game regardless of price appreciation up or down. And that's more so what I mean when I say I want a community. Listening to Crypto Pride, he I think he's been around with them since EMP Money. Now he's here with Spark Swap. So we want those kind of people that would like to grow with us and just become better at different things that they have. I know talking to us in the VC, people they come and they enhance their abilities with us. So, that's what Drippy Eno is looking to do to bring out the best in our investors, not just the best of their money of what they can spend.
Yeah, we are making our way, and even though look, I had somebody approach me recently, and they were talking mad shit, and it's like, bro, you don't understand. Like, you're spending all that time, putting negative energy into the air, and we're putting in all this time into in the hard work, getting it out there. So, um, if you don't have no haters, then you ain't doing nothing right.
True.
So it's a
And
good thing to acknowledge the love and the hate along the way.
mhm. Yeah, everybody have their preference, and that's okay.
I mean, I don't expect to be liked by everybody. I'm gonna be honest with you. I got one of those. I got one of those lovable, charismatic ways about me that either you want to like dap me up or punch me in the face. So, you know, I don't expect to be tolerated by a lot of people, but inside of what I do and what my team stands for, I feel that um, we are to be respected. Um, we're not here to step on anyone else's toes, to disrespect any other people. I'm not even here to like start any type of verbal wars with any people because at the end of the day, what we doing and what you doing is on two totally different levels. If you're not on my side, you in my way, and that's your problem.
That ain't my problem.
I'm saying like if you
No, that's what I'm
if,
saying. I'm just saying, like,
Yeah,
shit.
no, we get it. We
It's your
get it.
problem.
yeah,
It ain't my problem.
yeah.
You
like
better get on the right side, because I
like
mean, you got like Donnie said. Why are you gonna pick up pennies in front of a freight train when you can be on the train helping that thing run?
exactly. And but that's the mindset that a lot of people got to understand. Too many times you chasing after riches, right? And every time you see a penny on that train track, you bending down trying to grab that one little penny off the train track, risking your life. Meanwhile, you could just get on the train and at the destination, there's a whole world of stuff that you haven't even seen yet. Meanwhile, you picking up pennies, risking your life for pennies.
Hmm. Yep.
So,
Man,
you know, I think we're a real strong community. I mean, every single day our chat is very chatty. It has its up times and its down times, but for the most part, I think we have one of the most vocal chats in the community. Our VC, very vocal. You know, and everybody is pretty much happy. I haven't heard anybody yelling at us, "Oh, this doesn't work. Oh, you guys are fucking with us." I haven't heard any of those things.
We're gonna
You
move out
know,
bag.
I
Oh, and then
haven't heard any of those things. So with that, part of the hate can go suck one. But at the end of the day, we winning.
I told him to kiss
So
it from the back.
hey,
He got
Did you
me
get inside
fucked
that
up.
token? Did you get into
Huh?
that token?
Oh no, I'm still. I'm buying the dip on Pepe. Pepe
Oh,
on
okay,
soul.
okay. But yeah, he asked about drip coach. He said, "What about drip coach?" Hey, listen, I fool with Inspector Gadget. If
uh,
drip coach say,
okay,
"Oh, it's a
okay.
go,"
Hold
then
on.
it's a go.
We're gonna we're gonna we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it. So, all right. I highly respect Drip Coach to where me and him we used to talk a whole lot. And I believe he's still a member of my group, or at one time he was a member of my group. Uh but when we were starting Drippy Inu, I've reached out to Drip Coach and I asked him to be an influencer. And it was the first round of the white paper. And actually, he's part of the reason why I changed around the white paper. Um, he didn't even read past the first line of the white paper. No, he didn't even read past the subtitle of the white paper. he he read the subtitle of the white paper and came back in my chat in the DM and was like, "Yo, so yeah, I'm not gonna be an influencer on this project just by the first few lines. I can't get down with that." And I was like, "What lines are you talking about?" So in the beginning, the first white paper had said that we were trying to pay homage to Forex Shark and the drip token. And he was like, "Oh no, I can't get jiggy with that. Like, I'm not." And you know, still, I mean, if Coach wants to talk about Drippy Inu, I actually can cook something up for him as an influencer. I have
Right.
no malice.
His
Um,
drippy is gonna be with a big ass magnifying glass. I don't care
bring your
what.
ass on over here,
He
boy.
gonna have a
All right.
Sherlock Holmes
Come
outfit.
on, man. We got the farmer contract up. Matter of fact, you ain't even gotta get a Drippy Inu. Just report on us. Just be like, hey, I'm
Okay.
reporting to see if they shit say food. Go ahead and do that shit, bro. You know, bow.
The employer wallet and the farmer contract. Yeah,
Exactly.
funds
Follow
is
that
ready
shit. You be like, I think
to
this is
go.
Crypto God's wallet. Look, he just withdrew into Coinbase.
Now
Like,
look,
go ahead.
hey, I'll make it better. Look, S-Ray is going to buy Drippy Inu tokens. You can continue to watch that wallet.
Look,
Okay.
look. I'm just saying, bro. You can cover that shit. All press is good press, bro. That all press is good press, and
Okay.
still, I'ma still airdrop you an NFT.
Hey, listen, he is the funniest guy on the planet, and I tell you, he gonna make sure that that stuff is safe food. He gonna make sure. What's crazy is, I asked him. I said, "You dropped faster than Kendrick Lamar and Drake. How did you find out that they did not get the daggone wallet with that website with the money? That what is it, 3 million or something that was moved? Boy, he don't play. He got the alert on their damn wallets. He is not joking around. Like and personally, I think that he may just take a nice little look at Black Cube just so he can protect his investors out
Man.
of drippy people.
I
But I
think it's funny.
seen
Back
something,
you.
Drip to Millions. I don't know what Drip got going on, but it's like some new shit that I seen on Twitter. Drip to Millions posted it. Something they about to do with it. Surprise. I don't know. Did y'all see it?
Oh,
Should have
man, I
posted
got
the
something
song.
to say.
Once I catch it, I'll post
They're a part of some of the alpha that I've been getting. They're related somehow.
Who?
I'm cool with Drip Millions. That guy's cool.
Oh yeah. He got that body with them glasses. He is not playing. He be working out. Shout out to Drip Millions. Yeah, man. It's all to the
Talking soon. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Soldier Boy. Pow, 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 pow.
Hey, Soldier Boy, mad funny. He is hilarious.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Hey, how you guys doing on Spark Swap Perpetuals?
I got me a long. Got me a long in right now.
I just closed the long
Still
for
sitting there.
that.
What's crazy is, I'm on Bitcoin side too. How freaking stable how yesterday's day was. That shit was straight across in comparison to what the day was prior to that. I'm like, so tomorrow, I guess, which would be, what is it, 8 o'clock? So that's today. It should go up, right?
It depends. It depends. Singleton, what do you think? Because this past week was bullish because of the ETFs, but it was like a bear trap almost.
Yeah, that thing was stable for 2 days, straight across.
Fill me in. I had
Fill
a
back
baby
up.
tooth come out.
Hey.
What y'all just talking about? My daughter's tooth just came out. I had to go deal with that.
Are you gonna give her some money too, Fairy?
Man, Lord, do you know how much kids' teeth cost now? They cost $20 a tooth. One weekend, she lost 2 teeth in one weekend, and I had to give her $40. Look, so now when she come to me with a tooth, I be scared as a bitch. I be like, oh shit, I can't wait for all of these teeth to fall out. Damn, you got 32 of them? Nah, you got like 20 something.
Okay. Okay.
Bro, yeah, a tooth costs $20 now, bro.
Damn.
Who said that?
Huh?
Who
Who said that?
changed the rules?
Oh
who changed the
man,
rules? I only got $1.
you only got $1?
I got $1 too. I used to get $4.40.
Well, see, what happened was, at one time, daddy had it. So, so a $20 tooth. I'm like, hell yeah, shit, boom, here you go, boom. You know, now times have changed, and still, she still got them baby teeth. So I'm gonna need them bitches to come up out of there.
Like, come on, bro.
Like for real. Nah, so now she be happy to show me a tooth because it's payday.
Okay.
She be thinking about all the
It's day-
LOL she gonna go get.
It's day 90. It's day 90. It's a payout day.
Look, man. She look at, bro, I got the tooth sitting right here. She put it in my hand. I gotta be tooth fairy. Tonight I gotta frolic in there and fucking use my magic wand, which is my hand, and dig inside of my fairy bag, which is my pocket, and then put the magic fairy dust. Yeah. And let me not do that shit in the morning, bro. Let me not do that. That's the first thing she look at.
Look, she will wait until she at your house to lose the teeth.
Right. Whole year you at your mama house. Summertime. Second day of summer. Daddy, I lost the tooth.
Let me get that.
Hey, she said smart money make all the money.
Okay.
Nothing wrong with
it early.
Look, she know
$20 candy to go buy. We could knock the rest of these teeth out.
Look, she know the power of $1, bro. Like she be saving up her money in her little purse, and she go get her own LOL dolls and her own little toys when she wanted. If she wants some chips and snacks and stuff like that, now she's starting to count money in school. So she's trying to be Miss I know how to do it all. Like shoot. Hey, I think she counting money early, so hopefully she'll be good at it.
Right. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
So the Solid X staking on 9-inch should be later on tonight or tomorrow. And then I'm waiting for the Fux token to come out, the 2 Fux. So I got into the little pre-sale before the deadline.
Did you give it 2 Fux or didn't you?
I gave a lot of Fux in that position.
Gave more than okay. All right. Gave a couple Fux.
I gave a couple. Yeah, it was like $600-700. But it's supposed to be like pre-mint price. My plan is to take those tokens and stake them and farm them.
I haven't heard anybody speak about the sacrifice that was for 9-inch. Was it profitable? What was it?
They're not talking about it like that because it did well, and people are not tripping about it. Like BBC's up, 9 inches up. I mean,
okay,
those are it's a good DEX, and they're working on something.
Okay.
I'll tell you like this: if that airdrop was trash, you would have heard something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
You haven't heard nothing because you've only heard of 9-inch going up and BBC going up.
Look, people only talk about something when they got something bad to say.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. You rarely hear, like, I used to tell my daughter that, like, the school's not gonna call when you doing great in school. Like, hey, she had a great day in school today. They're gonna call when you did something bad. So people only report um
The
bad.
fun.
Yes, that's right.
Mhm.
Majority of the time, people are reporting bad news. They're not talking about positive things.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's just the reality of press. Most press is not good press.
Mhm. And if it is, they skim through it real quick. Like,
That's right. They give you just a little, a little 5 minute.
they,
You
they
know,
they read it
you,
like side effects.
you know, they skim through it like but
Right.
then let it be some bullshit, boy. You're gonna get about a 30-minute segment. They're gonna have a part one, part two, and the thesis right after it.
Damn.
God damn.
Mm-mm. That shit is crazy.
They be like, how did that video make you feel? Like, I don't know. I felt bad.
They were talking about that on the DJ Roundtable. Like, why are people? They were reading the Psychology of Money book, and they were basically saying like, why are people so more inclined into like the fear aspect of things versus the bullish excitement? Like, why do people always want to hear the doom and the gloom and all that type of shit?
Um, because bad happens. Okay,
Frequently.
how much bad do you have to do in order to cause something bad to happen?
Say it again.
How much bad do you have to do in order for something bad to happen?
Shit, one. It
How
don't
much
take
good do you have to do in order for
a
something good to happen?
whole lot. A
That's
whole
right.
lot. That's why I said, it takes it's easy to tear something down, but it takes more power,
To
energy,
build it up.
momentum exactly. And you
That's
can
right.
tear it all down like that.
That's
Split.
right. In a
Yep.
millisecond, you can tear a house down, but it takes years to build it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep.
So, destruction is something that's very easy, and most people sought after destruction because it's so tangible. It's
Mm-hmm.
easy to come through and destroy something because it's easy. Like, you don't have to practice or try to
Nope.
to destroy. You know what I mean? To try to devalue it. There's nothing hard that you have to do that. But
Yep.
like to build a chart up and to get like $1 million or $10 billion as your market cap, that takes a lot of hard work.
Yeah. Yep. But to
Very
dump
easily.
that mother,
Say that again.
I said, but to dump that mother, all you got to do is bloop, bloop,
Just hit
bloop.
one button, one action, and it went from one of the best things to one of the worst things. And then the whole time people weren't talking about when it was doing its best. They're highlighting now that it's at its worst.
And everybody hates you.
Exactly.
Everybody
So,
hates you.
but I mean, in the end, how come you give everybody what they want, but they still hate you in the end?
Because people aren't happy with themselves.
Because let's talk about that.
Ooh.
So let's see.
You got too much going on.
Do you think people should be thankful for what Forex did, or are they cool for saying that they're mad at him for how it ended?
I would say that they should be thankful. Maybe because I got in at $7. But at the end of the day, he did not tear up that chart.
Exactly.
It's people selling, people doing things. Like, he did not tear up that daggone chart. Now, if he would have exploited it and took the money and ran off on the plug twice, then yes.
Now, okay. So is it my
Symbol.
obligation as the thinker, like Forex was thinking of ideas? Am I supposed to always think about, like, how to fix what everybody destroyed?
It depends if it's your baby.
I mean, but wasn't
If
Drip his baby?
Yeah, and maybe he got tired. Maybe his tenacity and his zeal for that baby got so fucked up and tainted by everybody else that he just got tired and burnt out of it. You know, it just all depends on how you feel about it in the longevity of that feeling of is this my baby, and no matter how many times people tear it down, this is my baby, and I'm gonna always build it up. You know what I mean? That's just like a business or a brand. If people, 1 minute you popping, everybody loving your brand, and then all of a sudden, people start tanking or talking bad about your product or whatever, are you still gonna be there through those hard times to go through the FUD, or are you gonna find ways to reinvent the brand that you love? Some people let it go, and some people reinvent it and bring it back up. So it just depends on the person.
True that.
Yeah.
I mean, I think like if I put a lot of effort into something and then more people put effort into tearing it down, it kind of counteracts what I'm looking to accomplish.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just like you built a house, and every time you put someone in this house, they tear it up.
Mm-hmm.
Do you still want to keep fixing it?
No, they getting out. You turn them out.
I mean, I'm saying everybody that you bring in the house and you rent it out to them, they tear it up.
Right.
After a while, are you gonna still keep repairing it?
No, what I'm gonna do is charge a bigger deposit, and I'm gonna make sure that that's up front. So when you do tear it, that's already taken care of. So go ahead and tear it up. I got my money, and I'm gonna fix it back up and take profit on your ass.
Yeah, I'm going up on the rent.
Okay,
Like,
sure.
I mean, I think what most communities go through, I don't think we're gonna go through that.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah.
no, we won't. You know why? The one thing that I think that we kind of have is a true means of communication between us and the
And our
community.
ancestors, that's true.
That's right.
That is so true. To the
We
point
don't
of
have
the
to search.
default, to where sometimes it's like, y'all don't even get this nowhere else. Stop
Exactly.
with us. Like they too hands on. And it's just like, bro, put your money where
But
your mouth is.
I
At this
mean, I like that. You know, the whole aspect is I like that other communities aren't so easily reachable, and then I like that we are.
mm-hmm.
It means that we're different, and it sets us apart. That's why when I said we're the new DeFi, we should be able to be communicated with.
Mm-hmm.
People should be able to reach out to us. We should be around. You know, we should stop in and say hi and how you doing. If this is a family like we say it's a family, you know, we
Yeah.
should know each other. You know, if we're gonna come together like we say we're gonna come together, then we should actually do so, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I'm liking how everything is going, man. You know, people are going other places talking about Drippy Inu and shit, man. Like,
Like right now, I would say that we're like the mom and pop shop. You know what I'm saying? We're always in there. Hey, it's good community. We ain't graduated to be Pepsi or Dorito or Frito
hey,
Lay.
hey, we
Hey, but
baby
we got
Bentley.
good.
We baby Bentley. We are the Chrysler 300 right now. You don't know the difference between us and a Bentley unless the Bentley pull up. That's us.
Okay,
We
okay.
we clean. We got the we got the jailbroken Hellcat motor in our shit. You know, we peeling out on their ass. You know, we ain't the Bentley though. We not the Bentley. We getting there.
Exactly. But don't sleep on us, man. Like I said, this our first one. So I'm grateful that we all had the balls to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like at first it was just, an idea in your mind, and it went from your mind and linked like freaking mycelium and connect to everybody else's mind, and then just and it just went
You
all the
know,
way
bro.
out.
All right, I'll say this. The part about an idea that's good, that is most valuable, is when it's a good idea, there's more that goes into it to make it an even better idea.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's not about having a good idea, it's about having a great one.
You're welcome.
And like having a great idea, it takes like a lot of minds to come together to actually create greatness.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, one person can try to do it, but it takes a village.
It ain't big enough if only one person can do it.
It's not strong enough. It's not strong enough. It's actually a weak continuum, because the moment that you take out the head, the whole thing is gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you have a strong table, like the best thing about um I think, like, a core team is being able to conversate with each other and no one being able to infiltrate that circle. You know,
Mm-hmm.
They tried.
um,
They tried.
well, they're always gonna try. People always try to infiltrate. That's what they're there for.
If things go well, the trying gonna get a lot harder.
That's right.
It don't end.
I mean, but the
Not
one thing that I will say is they're not gonna take care of my team the way I do. So they could try. But when it's all said and done,
This is true.
I promise you, y'all know.
I think we have. I think we have good reason to be confident because of the support that we've gotten so far. And I don't think people see. I don't think people realize that.
Man, look, Block. I'll tell you this. Um, in a short amount of time, you have turned into like a monster, bro. A fucking a fucking monster. Like that
Hey,
would be the
don't fuck
proper
up the
word, right?
vibe.
I would honestly say that you've turned into a fucking monster in a short amount of time. Like Drippy Inu has, I feel that it has allowed you to ascend to like your proper placement. And I'm glad that you're a part of the team as well, bro.
Hey, one day at a time, man. We're
Hey,
trying to make
wait,
this
time
work.
out. Block fought his way through this team, baby, because he was not letting up. Okay, I was
Well,
like, no.
hold on. I always had Block.
He
Always.
did.
I've
He
always,
did.
I always, I've always had Block since day one. Regardless, I've always,
Look,
no matter
I
what people said, I argued
No matter
and
what people
and
said. Oh,
no
damn.
Block. I've argued for you, Block. Okay, all right. I'm letting you know this now. I have argued for you on more than one occasion. Okay, so I'm just happy that you're the shit. I'm happy you the shit. Like this shit is on. This shit's still alive. Look, fuck, this shit's still
yeah,
alive.
love
Look,
and fire.
I'm happy you the fucking shit. You know how many arguments I got into?
Even the arguments that we've had.
Man,
Let me
like, bro.
let me tell you, for most of the stuff that has happened way before you got there, I promise you, I have been right about a lot of things, but you were the only person that I was wrong about. Even though I was still kind of right, I was wrong about your intent. I was right about you on how you move and how you're extra bullish and overzealous about shit, but your intentions were in the right place. So that's what I was freaking wrong about. But boy, I was trying to cut your head like the Queen of Zinga.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you. Uh, Block has this drive to where like he wants to make it,
Yeah.
and like there's some people where if you chain their leg, they gonna just pull the chain as far as they can strengthen it to pull, and then there's some people that might cut their leg off and continue the journey. And I feel like he's one of those people where he'll cut his fucking leg off and continue the journey.
Facts.
Like for real.
Shout out to Jig.
Hey, bro, I cut my leg on. I cut my leg on Monday. Stayed at
Oh,
home.
yeah,
Hey, stay home. The number crypto. It was a great
Hey,
week.
hey, like shit.
For
So
real. That
I just
I,
joke
want to talk about crypto.
I fought for you. So you shine as fucking bright as you need to. And you make sure those motherfuckers respect the name. They better fucking respect the name. And then if they ask, just say, come ask CG.
Nah, bro, I tell them get in the voice chat. And everybody that
Exactly.
talks shit, don't ever want to get in the voice
Tell
chat,
them
bro.
come ask. They like, yo, why you act like that? Ask CG. Right.
Right. Because I feel like we done created a monster. He was a monster all on his own,
He
but
was he
goddamn
was
it,
very modest before, but
yeah,
now he's very much
his Cancerian
he's
is
tapped
showing.
in. Nah, he's tapped in. See, like when you get tapped in, ain't nothing somebody gonna tell you to untap you. You gotta untap yourself. And he
Facts,
got tunnel vision.
facts,
Bro,
facts.
look. Just the past couple weeks, just hopping in different groups and just getting plays and just kind of learning. I mean, there's a whole another rabbit hole that I'm ready to dive into and a whole other threshold I'm ready to hit. You know what I mean? I'm ready to go Super Saiyan 3 because post
After the
10.
token launch, we gonna be hopping. Well, I'm gonna say I'm probably gonna be hopping in more plays with you. You know what I'm saying, and finding some too after the token launch. We've been really focused because like the energy, you got to keep the energy until it boop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My sole thing is Drippy Inu until I can set it free. You know how like you be pushing your child on the bike and they first learning how to pedal and shit. Finally when you let them go and they finally start balancing themselves and shit like that. Like I'm waiting on that day I could just let Drippy Inu like go and it start doing this thing. And I'm hoping that Tuesday is that day where I just let it go and it's doing its thing and the community can take it over and they can take it to the next level and bring it into full fruition for what it is. If it's something great and to be sought after, make it so. I feel like a large thought process went behind it. Um, could have been a lot larger, but I feel that the simplicity adds to the complexity to give it um, its own sauce.
Yeah.
It's something that stands in a league of its own. So you're not if you find another NFT project that's like this one, that's because they copied us.
Copy that. And we got freaking Crypto Pride in the
What
building.
it do, bruh?
What's up, Pride?
Hop in the stream yard.
If thou wilt to hop into the stream yard.
Yeah.
That
He might
works.
be with the fam right now. Never know.
Right.
Yeah, it is a holiday weekend.
Yeah.
I didn't even know it was the holiday weekend. I don't know why I just thought it was the 30th. I'm so stuck on it.
Bro, that's how busy we've been.
Man, look. Everything has been Drippy Inu, okay? All right. Mother's Day was Drippy Inu.
Facts.
All right. We were up early doing Drippy Inu Mother's Day. Shouts out to Bay. It was freaking awesome. I loved it. I think she represented for the mothers. I'm waiting to see what she do for Father's Day.
Look, I already said I'm gonna get the fathers together because I already know, y'all need love inside the world, inside the crypto streets, And
We
most of the
we
spaces
unappreciated.
Oh, he said he a little tip. Everybody in the club getting tip. Oh,
Everybody, yeah. Hey.
Man, I wish they would
This
let us
came from
play
the bar.
music. They get on my
Man,
nerves.
tell them to step up, man. Let's kick it.
Nah, That's if he wants to. He said just came from the bar.
Hey, you can be tipsy up here, bro. This ain't no script, bro. I'm smoking weed. I'm smoking.
Tweeds. Smoking on them tweeds.
Grandma.
Oh my God.
Look,
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch my intake because I had got an anonymous message, anonymous block that had told me to chill out because I was smoking too many of them tweeds.
He said everybody.
Anonymous.
Hey, Smokey said everybody in the store drinking Pepsi.
Exactly. Exactly.
He is crazy. Never heard that one yet. That's lit.
Look, that's my boy Spunk, man. How many you got now, Spunk? He
Man,
got that
Spunk
5.
started it
Did
up.
he got 6?
Started the trend. We set the trend. Trends coming in. And I'm creating some GIFs for you guys so we can have fun. I promise y'all. Like,
You know what though? My boy Block had already said that he was gonna do that from day one.
Yeah. No, the GIFs.
From day one, when Drippy Enu started, when we did the first Twitter post, he was like, "Bro, I want to push this shit. Like, I like this." So he's kind of been stepping into the role exactly like what he said he wanted to do.
Smokey said he don't got enough.
That's right, man. I mean, I told you when the game gets started, it's gonna be a game.
I can't wait.
It's all about who's willing to play and how much do you have to play the game.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because like I told you, all right, there's only 10,000. So we on live for everybody that'll view it later. Okay. On the BSC side, just imagine there's only like 10,000 people that's gonna really be able to fuck with Drip in the long run. Yeah, the other people that got it, they got it because it's in their wallet. But after a while, they're gonna want to sell it, and when they sell it, we got it. There's only gonna be 10,000 people. The less than 10,000, excuse me. There's gonna only be 10,000 NFTs. So let's just go ahead and just say 500 people end up like possessing Drip. Like,
why do people think that that's such a far-fetched idea? Just because there's X amount already out there. Why do they think that it's so unfeasible?
I'll mind fuck people right quick. I'll do it. Okay. So at one point in time, there was a over minting of Drip, right? And through the over minting of Drip, it caused Drip to be a negative asset. In it being a negative asset, it worked against itself to where that every Drip that you sold, it depleted a whole lot more. What I mean is there wasn't enough B&B to Drip ratio, where there was more Drip being handed in than B&B traded for Drip. So when the faucet had shut down, the thing that was created was there was no more ways to actually create new Drip. So now the Drip that we have out there is all the Drip that's out there, with the other Drip that's just sitting in the faucets waiting to be claimed. But there's no more that's being created as far as like right now. So everything that's happening, you got the tax vault. It's not negative. It's good. It's in a good standing. So every purchase, every sell actually does a good thing for Drip. Actually, I want them motherfuckers to sell that shit. Sell it, bitch. Cause why? It go to the tax vault. As soon as you sell it, 10% go to the tax vault. That help out the ecosystem. And then we buy the other 10%. And then 10% of that went to the tax vault. That was 20%. So like the mind frame is people are like, why do this with Drip? Why do this with Drip? If you forget how many Drip tokens there are, We're talking about ratio. The ratio of BNB to drip. And the more BNB that we can pair with drip is the thicker liquidity that drip is with BNB, so that it can start to mimic the movement of drip and BNB to the point to where that drip and BNB can be the exact same price. You know how much money you got to pump into drip to get drip and BNB at the exact same price? It's almost impossible, but it can happen. But if they're at the same price, they would move together, bro. I'm talking about when BNB go up to $800, drip is at $800, like, wow, almost instantly. Because there's enough liquidity in between there, between the two of them. That's the same thing that happens with GOAT and PLS. And people don't even look at that. They say that DGen protocol is not bullish. They not thinking. Like, I might not be the greatest with tokens and tokenomics, and there can be other people that can create better protocols and things like that. But as far as the basics of it, most people aren't thinking. All right, they think too much, or they're not thinking enough. But either way, it's not proper. So you have a token that has a certain supply. They cannot have any more of it. So fuck how much of it is out there. Okay? There can't be no more of it being created. So then you have the aspect of, okay, so the payout mechanism, which was the tax fault, is that still in a bad position? No, it's not. It's not in a bad position. So then that's the other part. Those are two positive things. That's for the going up, the positive appreciation of drip.
What people don't realize is that there's only X amount of drip now, and there are going to be just less apps right now. So people are going to have price targets at once. They're going to have price targets to sell 12.5 cents, 25 cents, 80, 95. All right, they're going to sell. They're going to sell all the way until they get to $1. And then after $1, there's going to be another wave of people selling. People that sell at $1.25, people that sell at $1.50, people that sell at 20Xs.
At $1, it gets serious. See, people going to play with it all the way up to about 85, 90 cents. And see, that's when, the smart, you have a difference between just people that got money and people that got smart money. See, people that got smart money, they looking at the ratio. They like, whoa, the ratio is totally different. Like the drip to BNB ratio is totally different. When it gets to $1, you get way less drip than at 0.006.
And you still got to pay the 10%.
Exactly. So
that's what we have to remind them.
Dealing with smart money, as it starts going up that high, that's that point of no return. That's the point to where you start setting up your sell point.
Give me a second. Give me like 1
to $1. So if it goes to $5, I'm gonna sell 10% or 30% of my bag. That's a decision that somebody would make at that point. But at $1 is where things start getting real. People are around all before then.
Yeah, because let me see what the price is. I think it's like 2 cents or something like that now. And for those it's still people that's accumulating drip. You know what I'm saying?
It's 0.006, I believe, or something like that.
Okay. Yeah, people are still accumulating drip right now.
And they're still selling it.
And they're not, and they're not really talking about it. And I feel like this: if it was all that much of a bad thing, why are they still holding all of it in their wallet?
They want it.
Somebody believe in it somewhere.
So, like, I'll be honest with you. That BSC side staking situation, out of all of the things that was created, I'm not throwing any shade towards anything. I honestly believe that can honestly make drip go up. How high, I can't depict that because you have buys and sells. But if
we just need to get going again.
I mean, if nobody sold and people bought right along with the rehype, and it was like, okay, we're dealing with low prices, so we're gonna buy all the way to $1. We can't help you after $1, Playboy. You know, like, man, look. I mean, it's like that what's that word? That C word they be talking about? What's the name of that word?
A
Oh,
C
community.
word.
Community. That word. Like,
Mhm.
there comes a point where everybody can get rich together. And some people be like, is it possible? Hell yeah. Playing
Possible.
the game like this, it is possible. It might not have been possible the other way, but you talking about like all of this loose drip. So if everybody just start buying drip, they like, okay, homie sounds straight. I like what he talking about. We're gonna just test him out.
Look. Let's be realistic. Everything that was made for drip after DDD wasn't really like the true buybacks, because we were told with a certain protocol that the buy and burn was supposed to buy back rap drip, and it was supposed to help out the drip price. Well, that didn't work out as such. So now people, I know somebody from the real world that was an OG dripper, and he's traumatized by drip, but he still has several hundred thousands of drip in his wallet. And then when I told him, I said, "Hey man, we're building something for drip." He stepped back and looked at me and was like, I wish that were true, but I'm not sure about that." And he didn't say like that's not possible, but I
You
mean,
know what? Nobody has actually made anything for drip, okay? Other than this. Facts. No one has made anything to actually be for drip. What I mean is there is a problem that was happening with drip. And the problem was there is more sells than buys. Okay? More people have the power to sell than actually want to buy. And all right. Do you need anyone to buy it when you have rehype that's gonna buy it?
It's gonna buy it all on its own.
All right. So if your ecosystem is running off of providing liquidity, no matter where it is, right? That's a means of income, and the income that comes in goes into that income that makes more income that comes back in for people to cash out to create income.
Yeah, you're not gonna be tripping off of it because it's self-generating.
That's
You see
right.
what I'm saying? It's basically running autonomously and buying that back, and or not. Yeah, basically, yeah, buying it. You know what I mean? And I think that's the only thing that hasn't been done is something that's gonna keep scooping it up. And I feel like personally, that's why the price isn't going where it is because everybody is so
No
scared
one's
to
buying it.
buy because
so
they're
so
afraid to buy
what's
because
gonna happen? What's gonna happen is people we're gonna have X amount of drip before people start selling it, and then this is the only time that they're ever gonna hear this. But they're gonna keep selling while we keep buying, and then who's gonna get stuck with the drip
and
after
nobody out of their own pocket is going to do that. You see what
after
I'm saying?
after
So
after 10,000 20,000 transactions later, and there's a 10% on every single transaction. Who's gonna get stuck with the drip last?
We will.
All right, this is the only time they're gonna hear it. We're not gonna sit there and spoon feed them when it was in the white paper.
You could sell it as much as you want to, and then you can play the I'm not getting down with their team. I'm just gonna hold it in my wallet and sell it when I get ready, and then I buy some more back. Cool.
yeah.
You're not gonna get that same ratio, bitch.
Yep, and that's what happened on ICP with what is it with
Chill,
there
bro. We
we go.
still alive. We
We
still
talk
alive.
we talk ratio. I'm good. You're not gonna get that same ratio. There's no way you're gonna beat Like the one thing that I'm gonna tell you is a great mind. It's a very valuable weapon. I told you it's worth more than money. All right, it's worth more than money. And a thought process, right? Some people think about how to destroy, and some people think on how to build. All right?
Mm-hmm.
So you have someone that's always thinking about how to create and how to build. I love to build things. I love to be a master builder. That's what I inspire for. And then inside of the building, you set up for destruction. I know what can destroy it. People want to ask me what are the weak points to Drippy Eno. The most weakest point is the community not being a community and not working together. By them choosing not to buy the NFTs, they choose not to be a community. Right there.
Well,
Like,
you have people in the drip community that are moved on to bigger and better things, and then you have people that have PTSD. So we have to find
no,
a way to.
I'm not talking about that. I'm just saying it takes, all right. Have you ever heard of a community that they bound together to do like liquidity together, like in one position?
No.
Like all of them are going to hold one position together. That's what this is. That's all this is. We're holding one freaking position together. And people get so technical trying to like wrap their head around it and decipher it and crack the code of what Drippy Inu is. It's just us deciding to hold a staking position and get rewarded just like a regular staking position does. Nothing special about it, right? But the part that gets special is there's going to be other ways to enrich that position to build that staking position through price appreciation and DCAing into that staking position. It adds more to that situation, bringing more rewards to us like we normally get from our staking positions. But instead of one person just keeping all of those rewards, it's going to a community. Like you go to the farmer page and you looking at the farmer page, it shows you exactly what's going on in our ecosystem.
Mm-hmm.
Now, some people they want to say, hey, when rewards? When are we gonna get the rewards? When are we gonna get the rewards? Just show us that it works. It does work, and we're gonna show you that it works. The one thing I don't want is I don't want people talking about the amount because if all of the NFTs were sold, I already had the number on kind of the amount that people could get if all of the NFTs were sold, but they're not. So I don't work on speculation anymore. I'm working on reality. And
Mm-hmm.
in reality, um, we're dealing with bullish times. We got nothing really, really, really popping in these communities nowadays. I don't really get a good vibe. Like,
True. That's why I don't be tripping.
lived. I'm not like, oh man, I'm about to go over here. Nah, it's short lived, bro. Like, um, a lot of these tokens they have a lifespan, and the lifespan is about 7 days, give or take. I say 7 days to 90 days. If they can make it 77 days, they can go 90 days, and after 90, they're usually dead. I'm trying to see if we can make it 720 days.
Mm-hmm.
720. I like 720. That's 360 degrees done twice.
I mean, you're going to be able to take the Drippy token and earn yield on Spark Swap, Function Island, the
Mm-hmm.
Drippy website with the NFTs.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna earn residuals on PLS rewards and Drip on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look, it's all right. If
You
they're
missed
not listening, if they're not listening now,
you missed one. Actually, you missed two. You
What I
get
miss?
rewards from the rehype position, and we have LP staking that's about to launch. The day that the token launch, people can make their LPs with Drippy and PLS, and they can put it inside of this to earn more Drippy. So
I mean,
And if nothing else, like I said, they can miss a train if they want to, but we not going nowhere. So even if it has to, go towards the bull run or go towards holiday time, however,
the only
we
way they don't get down, Bay, is because they a hater. I'm just gonna say it. They a hater. They hating on it because it's not a bad idea and it's not a bad NFT. The art, A1. What are they saying about it? If they say anything bad about that art, they fucking hate. I'm saying it. Like I can't even say it no nice way. You a hater. And if you don't have nothing good to say about the mechanics, you a hater. Because you've never ran into any mechanics like this. You never ran into an ecosystem that ran like this. You never, and you haven't even experienced this ecosystem yet. We telling you about it. We're giving you a blow by blow while the creation is being put together. But you haven't even experienced it yet. You know, people give a lot of speculation, but they haven't even set foot inside of the door yet to have the party begin.
yeah. And the party, he said, can you see the comments when I post them up?
Yes, but I'm not really looking at it. So I mean you can read it to me if you wanted to.
Okay. It said, will it be Drippy BNB LP?
Um okay. On the BNB side, BSC, we're gonna be mainly dealing with the drip token. So there is another alpha. Um we wanted people to get 5 NFTs, and a valid reason that could be one of the most bullish things of any community, because no one's doing this. Okay. And me and Donnie, we were up one night and I kind of expressed the dilemma that we were in. Donnie had created the contract, and he called me in the dev chat and he was like, we kind of got a problem with the drip token. And I was like, what's going on with the drip token? So he says, I'm trying to get it to go into the wallet, but it's not seeming to go into the wallet, and the drip is just stuck inside of the transaction, and I can't get it out. And I was like, dang. So I'm thinking, and I'm like, okay, well, can we use other tokens? And he was like, yeah, we can use other tokens. So, we started like, I started saying, well, can we make it to where that people can put in the reward that they want and they can just claim that reward? And he was like, yeah, we can do that. So then what he did was he changed the contract around, and then we added a little adobo, you know, uh, you know.
Look.
Bam!
Wow.
So you got 5 NFTs. You can pick whatever reward you want. So you want drip, you want dye, you want pancake, you want let's say, give me some other tokens that's on BSC. You want elephant? I'm not a hater. You want elephant? You can get that shit.
What the
Right.
fuck?
Go ahead,
Right.
get
Do whatever you want. Let's go on BSC and what's popping. I don't even know what's popping on BSC.
you on post chain. Same thing can happen on post chain. You can choose your reward. Ain't is no ecosystem where you can put in and let me say this before, we're not just gonna allow all the shit coins on there. We're gonna have a list. It's gonna be a decent list of vetted tokens that we don't mind having people exchange for.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I just found the telegram for the baby Atropa.
Okay. Is it little Atropa or baby Atropa?
The chat is called PLUSD Atropa.
Because I be confused. Baby or little.
I mean, you got a little baby, and then you got baby, and both of them is little. I mean, you know, baby's little, and then little is little. I mean, come on, I'm just maybe I'm thinking.
No, but you know, when it comes to these tickers, you got to be specific. You know what I'm saying? Because they'll have a baby Atropa and then a little Atropa, and they two different contracts.
You know, you don't want to get caught with that little baby Atropa.
Ooh.
Bro, somebody created a whole chat, and this is bullish.
I mean, but that's what they do, though.
He like,
It took him a little while. Yeah, it took him a little while. Let's go. I bought him first.
okay.
Let's go. So, like, you can take the little Atropa, and the best way to get no slippage is to getting Atropa out. So you can stack up your Atropa bag with little Atropa. If a little Atropa does 100x, all of a sudden you have a lot of Atropa you can get.
Lil
Bro.
John, Lil Wayne.
Yeah,
Lil John, Lil Wayne, Lil Terry, Lil Michael.
Lil Weezy.
everything. You just get a bunch of little shit.
Okay. When I
Hold
say
on,
little
bro.
homie, but I'm big dog.
Let me-
Facts. We doing big things over here.
Since I've heard you talking about that song, I am hearing that song more and more often. And may I tell you, it is just as bad as G Herbo.
Which one? Oh,
Ouch.
get low. I mean, not get low. Get in with me.
Yup.
Yeah.
I was bad as fuck. Good. Now I'm trying to dot the Senate.
Hey.
1250.
Look, you can't my dog G Herbo no play, but he ride. He
Look, G Herbo be off of the beat, bruh.
Hey, my dog be off the beat too, bro. I listen to him. He was on it, and then he wasn't on it, and then he found his own part in there somewhere, and then he came back to it.
Oh,
I though that song
funny.
is jamming. I like his style.
Yeah, like my client do not like him. He talking about he ain't rapping.
He's
I'm
not he's so not rapping, but you know that I find that is the way the music is going now. Like it's not about what you say, it's about how you say it.
Yeah, he talking shit. That's what he doing.
You know, I mean,
Yeah.
I feel him though. Like
Damn. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm
Now
sorry.
you good. You goody good.
look at your bag.
Little Mantisa's up 90% on the day. Let's check out Little BFF. Because I didn't saw none of that.
Come on, Bitcoin need to go on back up. So I can get my long, get my little Eddie Long, Eddie Strong, baby. Let's go.
Get your Betty Long stroke, bro. You better stop with that one. You're lining out them little boys. Bless them little boys.
Oh, Lord. Baby.
Ah.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, man.
Spunky
This
got
what
in there already.
That's what we do. What we on for 3 hours right now? Look, we could go. You know what I'm saying? Look, somebody gonna be cleaning up their house, listening to us this whole time. They be done walk the dog, cut the yard, clean the clean the house, did the chores.
Well,
Amen.
if you needed a recap, tokens coming soon. Earn your yield. get into the Dell, get my plays,
All
and
right.
everywhere you go, proof of dripping.
Yeah. If you out in the world, you having a great time, you having fun, you out clubbing, partying, basketball games, bowling, drinks, whatever it is that you do, you take a picture of it, and then I'll have the stickers, or you could just place it however way you want and just hashtag proof of drippy Inu. We're gonna do us a contest on that once the token launch, and we're just gonna have so much fun with the interactions with the community, the tokens, the giveaways, and they won't always be Drippy Inu tokens that we give away. We have an array of tokens and communities that we rock with that we're going to be giving people tokens on. And shout out to ICP because they are definitely included into that. And that is about it, guys. So win lunch. We're gonna have so much fun.
Check us out Tuesday to find out when launch.
Yes. We're gonna
That's
be lit.
like,
Yes, sir.
so question. So how long we gonna do this stream tonight?
Hey, we could have ended it.
Yeah, we can end it. It's been
You know,
3
we
hours.
don't end it, but for the sake of YouTube, we can end it.
Quiet. I was like, oh, okay. Oh, we ain't ended.
Yeah,
Okay.
we
We're
can
gonna-
end it.
No. It's cool. We're gonna figure out a nice send off. One of these days is gonna be like when they end. Remember back in the days when the news used to end and you get that screen that just used to be up there. We're gonna have one of them.
Okay. Well, I got our Drippy Inu theme music ready for us to play once we do end, and work with us, guys. Okay, if you watching this video, rewatching this video, okay, we are not like these kind of YouTubers yet. Everything with us is going to be organic and brand new for us to do. So we appreciate y'all. Riding along the ride with us. You're gonna watch us grow and evolve, and we're gonna watch this like maybe a year or two later and be like, "Oh my God, we were such newbies! Look at us!" Like that's what it's gonna be.
Hear me, Kurt. I got a body.
Hey, it
Love
is what it is, man. We popping though. Either way, like we decided to put ourselves on the crypto map. So
Tokens dropping soon.
Tokens dropping soon.
Tuesday. Check us out.
I think we had about 9 people watching, 9 views today, which is pretty good as far as our interaction goes. They stayed for a while.
Look, we are doing our thing, and in a minute, people gonna want to do it with us, and then we're gonna be too busy to do it with them. So then they gonna be mad because we ain't got enough time, and then we gonna be mad because they ain't get down when we had time. So
Okay. So we right here. We putting in that work.
Life's all about choices.
Exactly. And some people are making them just like we are.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's why I don't knock it. At the end of the day, we're gonna go places and we're gonna get there. And they gonna go places and they gonna get there, whether we together or we not.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, don't forget who's buying back all that drip. Cause it ain't them.
Hey, look, just to let you
know. I just went and bought some. I just went and bought some. We was on the stream. I'm like, shit, let me go and get some drip. I looked at the price. It was like 2 zeros and a 6. And it's been a minute since I looked at drip. And I'm like, damn, my position down, that's cool. I'm gonna just go ahead and buy some more. Like, can you imagine when the freaking bro?
I was sounding foolish as fuck. You was like, damn, let me go buy that shit.
Look, I'm like, I did the same thing with ink. When Donovan was on there on DJ round table, I went and bought me some damn ink. I'm like, man, let me get some of this shit.
I've been telling y'all these prophecies for months.
I know. That's why I told Singleton. I was like, well, to be fair, I'm like, CG been telling us to get some ink. But I'm glad I got it at these prices though.
Some numbers. So even 50 ink, even if you got 10 ink, be good in a little bit. It just depends on how long you hold it for.
Yep. Because that all-time high like $80, and then in the bull run, it gotta pass all-time highs.
That was the launch price. That was the launch price when it dropped. It dropped at $80. So it really hasn't had the opportunity to do what it really can do.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Think so scary. Like people not really thinking about it. It's different if it had dropped and then it went up and then it went down. But it launched like at like $80.
And it just fell off the cliff.
Fell off the map. That's right. When everybody sold off, they sold off everything and it fucked up the price of everything. So I'm really feeling like and mainly when the money come back, you're gonna start seeing a different ink price.
Yeah, because that little pump that we just had a couple months ago, that
Yep.
sent everybody into a little frenzy. So I'm actually glad that it went back down because I sold my position on it because I had to. But I'm just like, I'm more than what I had the first time at the price that I had got it initially. I think it might be a little bit higher. I think I probably got in about $2, and then this time I got in like 277 or something like that. But roughly, I have more tokens now than what I had before. You know what I mean? So I'm glad that I was able to catch this bottom, and I'm gonna just set it and forget it. Just like my PLUSD, I had that. I'm not selling that thing for a minute. I mean, I've been bullish on it before. And you have put me up on game with the Wrap ETH, the P Wrap ETH. So I got some
Hey,
of
hold
that.
on. What's the price of ETH?
The P Wrap ETH. Let me look at it. It's probably the same price as P Die, but let me double check.
Nah, I'm talking about regular ETH. Regular ETH is about to hit 4K.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Damn.
Like all of those Richard Hart core tokens are gonna do some numbers. But none of them are gonna do more numbers than the main token, PLS. I mean, PLS gonna be that token that sends everything else into where it needs to go. In order for BTC to go to the price of BTC or around that price of BTC, pulses need to be higher. Everything is gonna need to be higher. PDI, in order for PDI to peg and stay around there, it's gonna need a certain amount of PLS rolling around in the ecosystem.
Yeah.
So this is what we're gonna see right here, guys. I mean, we are what you call this? This is like the Pulse Mafia, like really bullish on Pulse. So we really holding the fort on Pulse chain.
Yeah. And I
Yeah.
ain't going nowhere. Like, I don't care about how people feel about it as far as it being a ghost main net or anything like that. Like, I'm
Ghosty anymore.
saying.
Oh, shit.
Hey,
Oh, shit,
fun.
bro.
What?
You made $1 million?
Hey, it's game 3. No, it's game 3, man.
For basketball or something?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh shoot, she acting like she know.
Basketball or something. So yeah, I guess this could probably be it. I think they got
They ended 6 minutes ago on that great send off that you did.
6 minutes. 6 minutes. That gave us Sharon.
All right. It's 98, 7.5 minutes left in the game. Dallas at home. Dang.
All right, motherfucker. I'm just
It's your go guy 420 signing out. Bow.
All right, this your girl Black Chain Bay, the one and only. You already know what it is. I'm the homie.
Hey, it's your boy Blockhead, bringing you the absolute best in DeFi. I'm not gonna say this twice, but this is not financial advice. Take your ass to
Not
bed.
financial advice, baby.
Oh man, look at her hard. All right, y'all. I'm gone.